Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Flesh and Blood stream. Tonight, Zach and I are going to be testing for nationals a little bit. Everybody knows Zach. Zach, say hi to everybody.
What's going on, everybody?
Azalea and Kayo are at the top of the list of things that we are really considering for nationals, and I think that there's a lot of February data to kind of support both of those heroes being very strong. They're both very powerful aggro decks that kind of work well in the metagame, and I think they're going to be good against what people are wanting to play from Part the Mistveil, so that's kind of where we're at right now. Also, Zach has brought us a very, very, very special treat laying here in the middle of the table. It is a Season 3 Judge Pack that he has brought, and we are actually going to open. So I'm going to wait. We're going to sit here, and we're going to talk about the matchup for a couple minutes, because I'm going to wait, because it's the beginning of the stream, so more people kind of pile in here. We're going to talk about the matchup, and then he's going to open his Judge Pack he's brought so that we could actually see it open on stream, which was pretty cool of him. So
hopefully it's good.
I hope so, dude. I was like, man, I hope so. Okay, so let's talk about Azalea KO first.
Yeah.
Tell me, in your opinion, just in this matchup, if you think one's favored, or if you think it's close, or where you kind of sit on this matchup.
I think it's KO favored in the end, because more of KO's cards block for 3. I think that's genuinely all it is.
I mean, that's fair. You also have a massive fridge.
Yes, lots of equipment that actually do things instead of no blocks.
Yeah, no, I know, right?
And this card, the Scowling Flesh Bag, is single-handedly stops a lot of what Azalea wants to do. But if Azalea finds disruption early, before KO finds anything, you get the KO in a spot where they have to block over and over and over until they find something. And then if they have to block with their power cards, anybody's game.
So how often do you feel like Flesh Bag actually gets to shut down like a Bolton shot, or like maybe like a Bullseye Bracers or something like that?
I think it depends on the skill of the Azalea player.
Fair enough. So it's really funny, because when this card came out, everybody hated it, and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, this card's stupid!" Like blah blah blah. Yeah. And then it's like everybody kind of adapted. Everybody kind of started like playing decks in a way that like you can now play around it for the most part. Now sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you just get got. It's what happens. But it is really interesting I think this card is a great example of like, you have to let people adapt to the meta, and you need to give people time to figure it out so that we can all be ready to play around things like that. So
it can either, when you Scowling Flesh Bag, a lot of times you have to soul read whether it's going to be a Snapdragon Codex, or if it's a Rain Razor. If it's a Rain Razor, then your Scowling Flesh Bag did nothing.
It's weird that the webcam doesn't match where they sit, dude. Okay, so that's my fault. I thought I fixed that. Hang on one second. View. Hang on one second. I was supposed to fix this earlier today. I'm so glad that you guys pointed this out. Normally, it's fixed like this already when I get here. I got to remember how to do it. I looked up a video on how to do this the other day, and then I completely forgot. Transform. I think that's it. So I have to make it to where I can edit it. Hang on one second. Edit, transform, rotation. Uh-oh.
Hey, look, it's Icelander, everyone.
Yeah, I know.
Go buy Icelander cards.
Now it's disappeared. All right, where?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we got it. Yeah, I know. First it was here, then it's gone. Oh, that's not good. This is the problem with me fixing things while I'm live, is that it looks like super funny. So what we're going to do is, I've never tried to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's hidden.
Perfect.
And now we can see everything. Okay. All right. That was funny. I don't know that I've ever had a technical hiccup like that live. So cool. All right, cool. Now it's fixed, and now everything looks the way it looks. And so I tried to set it. The reason it was backwards is I tried to set it up so that it looks like we're looking at each other, because somebody told me one night that looks like more aesthetically pleasing.
It does.
And I was like, okay, cool. Like that makes sense. All right, so it's been a couple minutes. I think it's time. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Go get it, man. I am so excited for this.
So I think there's 6 possibilities in Season 3. It's Chains of Imminence, which is a boo.
I was like, that's not something we want, right?
No. Drone of Brutality, which is boo bad.
The best thing sync, right?
Like I think so. I think sync is like the hit, but there was a recent video on YouTube that had James White saying that the syncs are short printed, like because they're actually in here less than any other card.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're just gonna be worth more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tekla Boston's in here, and
I've seen Tekla selling for a pretty penny, like over $100. I mean, like they're like $200 or $300, I think.
Rouse is also.
Rouse is good. All right, so there's some good ones.
Yeah, no, that's 6.
All right, let's do it. God, I'm so nervous. This is like one of those packs.
Hopefully it's worthy of a sleeve.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. I have no doubt. We have opened some great things at this table.
That's true.
But I also opened a Crota Frost at this table, so...
Telling you, turn it into another gold foil of your choice.
I'm probably going to turn it into a Civic Steps. Oh, man.
Everybody make fun of my pack opening.
Dude, I would open this carefully. Plus, this is like really building suspense.
All right. What do we think it is?
I'm telling you, it's going to be sync.
I hope so.
Please be sync.
Oh. Sad.
No. Dang. Oh my gosh.
We'll still give it a sleeve.
I was like, I still think that needs to go into a sleeve. Well, womp womp.
It's the same color as the sync.
It wasn't exactly what we wanted, but yeah, it's the same color.
I can't say what it did to me, probably on your stream.
I don't even know what this card does.
Nothing.
Destroy this. Each hero may search their deck for an item with cost 0 or 1 put into the arena. Then shuffle. Each hero who doesn't put an item into the arena this way discards a card.
For all your adjudicator hero needs.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, everything. Yeah, Caleb's like, no, yeah, no, that's not great.
No, not great.
That is not great. But that's okay.
It is okay. It's still shiny.
I mean, look at it that way. That thing, like, the good thing about cards like that is that they'll only go up. Like, at some point. Now, it may take a decade. But cards like that, like those, they only get more valuable over time.
It's true. It's true.
I'm honestly also really curious to see what judge packs in general, like unopened judge packs, go for, like 5-10 years from now.
I agree.
Like, so
because
I'm curious to see that. No time for naps, just fab. I love it. I love it. Okay, so in the interest of my testing for nationals, would you pick to go first or second as KO?
I think as Azalea, I'd always want to go first.
No. Like, what would you pick as the KO player? Because I want whatever would be worse for
first, me. So you don't red in the ledger.
Like, you probably just want me to go second, right? Yeah. Okay, well, let's do that. I'll go second then. Man, every time I go second, I draw Knock the Death Whistle. I swear.
That's why you go second.
Every time, dude.
That's why you're supposed to go first.
Man, I do the premeditate too. Like, we were able to do it all right there.
All right. Hoping. Not pitching that. Pitching this. One floating. Draw. Discard.
Yep. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
That one. Okay.
So it'll be dominated. Go again. One or less equipment. Not equipment.
Let's take 3. I gotta remember which side I'm on. Yes. Okay. I was like, we haven't done this in forever. It feels foreign seeing you play with real cards. It feels foreign playing with real cards on stream, bro. It's very different. It's very different.
Just use the ability of Agile Window and make an agility, and that will trigger KO. Also off that, I would have triggered KO.
Yeah.
I'll pass turn to you.
Yep. Sounds good.
And Arsenal.
Okay. So you have an agility and a might for next turn. Tunic rolls up. Let's draw a card and see what we find. So if I dominate this for 8 with the on-hit effect of premeditate, it forces you to give me a card and 3 pieces of equipment. 3, 5, 7, 8. So you have to give me 3 pieces of equipment, which, I mean, I think that's what I have to do. I think I have to chew through as much of your equipment as fast as humanly possible in this matchup.
That's the first game you have to play as Azalea, I think.
So let's knock. We'll load this. Go get a red.
Mm-hmm.
This is so much better on turn 0 because it forces you to decide: do you want to, like, do you want to give me equipment here? I had somebody do it the other day. It was interesting.
It is interesting.
I ended up winning that game, so that's all we'll say about that. But all right, so knock. This goes on top. We activate Azalea to put this to the bottom. I am not going to pay for the crow's nest. We play a premeditate, and we throw red in the ledger for 8 dominate. Oh wait, you even had one of these things, don't you?
I do.
Dude, look at you. You're all over it. I don't even know if that's like if you can see that or not, but we're gonna put it up there anyway.
And that's the biggest one. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Not a fan of Ranger. Practicing Ranger for Nationals. Listen, I understand the oxymoron that I've presented myself with. I am not a fan of Ranger, but I think Azalea is super strong for Nationals, bro. Like she's just too good, I think, going in the Nationals.
Ugh. I guess you're gonna get. Man, that just feels not good. So you know what? I don't think we're gonna do that.
Not worry about it. No.
So bad. Here.
Like that. Not getting value off of Apex.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Okay. I will pass to you.
Starting my turn.
Yep.
All the tokens. You strike. I will say draw card as the mode. Bottoming here.
It is the X-Foil Ranger deck. Yes, it sure is, Silas. So we have cross wrap and balance in the deck. The idea is that balance is better into Kayo specifically, and it also gives you some random points into Prism. So that's kind of like what we're testing tonight to make sure.
The deck is built to where you don't really need to opt too often because your worst hits are your Nox and Codexes, and even then you can still get out of it with Knock being just a reload.
Yeah. I really don't want to take 6 here, but I think I'm supposed to because I probably have one more. I mean, I guess like Command and Conquer doesn't matter. I don't have an arsenal, so I'm protecting against something that may not matter. So I guess we'll just block 3, and then I will take 3, go to 34.
Play a Wild Ride.
That's terrifying.
Magic here. Draw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one.
All right.
Oh, that sucks.
Beast Within trigger.
Oh, so bad.
Also put KO on the stack.
Yep.
So it'll be a blue Assault and Battery. I'll take a damage.
Yep. You're
and
39.
I will make a Might from KO.
Hey, Electrum, what's up, dude?
And this will be for 6. Go again.
So this is weird because it's like, am I supposed to block 6 and try to get back onto an arsenal and then try to play onto it? I mean, this hand, like this 3-card hand's not bad, and depending on how you block,
Is it disruptive?
Not really.
Then I think it's probably better to block.
Let's block 6 then. We'll just try to keep life up, I guess, and just wait for a better hand. Look for a red or something.
Pitch here to claw. I'll have 2 floating.
Man, that blue's insane.
Yeah. So I bottomed a blue off of this in hopes to draw another blue to be able to do, and to not bottom this, so I could maybe hit that.
Wow.
And enable the turn.
Man. Yeah, I took 3. Or no, I marked you down 3, wrong way. Backwards.
5.
Yep. I think I have to get onto an arsenal here.
Yeah.
God, you just went 4 wide.
We're gaming.
Yeah, you're something over there. I'm just hanging out. Tunic goes to 2, and I'm going to Arsenal pass. South said it's like you're playing Victor in Spirit, just blocking. I love it. I love it. Dude, are you still sick, man? I'm sorry to hear that you're sick.
The might will break, starting my turn. See, I am 9 ahead. No.
You're 13 ahead. Yeah, this has not been a good start for me.
I think this might be a spot where I'm actually supposed to roll scabs.
It's possible.
Let's try it.
Here, I have a special dice over here just for you. Just a joke. Any one of them's fine.
So 2 action points, which is all I need.
I was like, which is probably all you can use, more than likely.
Go to 1 action point. It'll be for 9.
Let's block 2 and take 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You have 1 floating.
Dude, I think that Levi is going to be one of the stronger decks at Nationals. Jesus, dude.
No action.
Yeah, I don't think I can block again.
I'm used to going over there for my grave.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like purely habit. Okay, let's Tunic to 3. We got to try and do something here. I cannot activate Cross Wrap. That is, man, that's going to be... I'm going to have to remember that. So, Rain Razors. Actually, you know what? We should do this first. Let's go read.
Mm-hmm.
Let's leave this on top. Premeditate. Activate Azalea. Put a Jewel Shot in. I will not pay for the counter.
Yep.
This is 10 Dominate.
You getting the old bag.
Yep. Seems good.
Do I want to give you anything else?
Fatigue Azalea. Set up for the National Testing. Are you playing? I wouldn't really call it a variety Electrum. It's more just like trying to figure out what I want to play. So Kayo and Azalea are the decks that are at the top of my list right now of things that I want to play. And so we're playing both of these to try and like work through how it feels, how the matchup feels as a whole. Block 5.
Take 6.
Take 5?
Yeah, take 5. Sorry.
Block 5, take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What do you want it on?
Yeah. Let's see. So if you block with Bone Breaker, you're going to get less. You're just going to get the might out of it. But you can still block to get the might out of it anytime you want. If I take it off the Scab Skins, I've taken. So it's 1 block either way. Like it really doesn't matter at this point.
I think this is more liberally used than that.
Yeah, so let's do Scabs. That's probably the better card. Create a Ponder off that hitting. And then, let's see what we ponder into. We'll Arsenal. Probably better to Arsenal that now, yeah. We'll Arsenal that.
Strength rules all.
Is this for
6? Flips your, when it hits, turn a card in their arsenal face up.
You didn't create a...
No. So just swing big, swing big.
Oh, that's right. That was the turn before that was where you went 4 wide.
Yep.
Yeah, you've been beating me so bad I forgot. Let's block 6. Mid-range time. He can do a lot more damage than Azalea, I agree. And Zach and I were kind of talking about it, and like I think that if you're going to beat KOs as Azalea, you truly have to like skill gap them. I think is how you have to do that.
Because everybody's going to be playing KO because it's the strongest deck. Like if they're not really super in the sauce and with any other deck,
With any other hero,
just the default competition deck is KO. I feel like at the moment.
Yeah. So let's play Lacewell Bloodrot. And then Bolt and Shot for 6. Go again. On hit reload. One of these life totals is not like the other. Yeah, it's mine. I'm getting wrecked right now, bro. Getting wrecked.
No blocks.
Yep, no reactions. Take 6.
Bloodrot. And you can reload.
I am not going to reload. We're going to use Tunic. Activate Death Dealer. Load in a Drill Shot, which technically clears the chain.
What was that in your hand last time? What was in your hand? I thought it was a Codex. That's why I bagged you.
No, it was the Drill Shot.
Okay.
I was just going to try and throw it to get rid of. If you didn't give it to me, I was going to snap, and I was going to Tunic Death Dealer to just load it and get in there.
So really, that blocked 6 to 9.
He saved quite a bit, yeah. That's really weird. Do I want to throw that at you? I mean, I have to throw quite a bit at you to try to get back into this game, but I don't know that this is where I want to be. I think I might just want to arsenal this.
I think you have to use disruption to your best ability to get back in the game.
Drill Shot for 7 on hit inertia.
Yeah, just block 1.
Yep, take 6.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you get an inertia token.
Oh no!
God, can y'all hear Carly laughing in there? She's living it up. They're playing Fortnite, I think.
All right.
Oh, and I guess put the counter on the sash. Not that it really matters from here, but
ready to go away.
I kind of figured.
We will pitch.
So we're at 11. We're trying to hang on here. It balances like in hopes that we can maybe try to like shore up some of the KO matchup. It's kind of what we're going for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This one.
Yeah.
Draw
Please,
2.
not another Beast Within.
Make might with KO.
Yep. And you did not have a might from the previous turn, right? Because you just threw the strength rules all. Yep. That's what I thought. Okay. I think many heroes need to skill gap KO. That's fair. Yeah, Nationals, the new heroes will be available. You can play the new heroes at Nationals. That is true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Actually, I need to pop this right here.
Okay, no, that's fine. So you have 2 floating then?
Yep.
No, you're good. And then we hit this one. So 6, 7, 8 dominate.
I'm gonna find an 8 on that dice.
So let's block 5. Take 3.
Yep.
Crack balance before.
Yep.
Block 5. I'm at 8.
Intimidate.
Yep.
Odd even.
Yep. This one. This is for 8. So I block Block 3, take 5, go to 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Lose everything, give me 2. Lose 2 life.
Yep. You go to 20. Okay, so we kind of get to make this work in our favor a little bit here. I mean, not really. We're in a bad spot, but we're going to play Codex.
Yep.
I'm going to give you a Frailty, give myself a Ponder. I am going to get an Endless Arrow.
Are you now?
Which technically goes face down, but...
I mean, I guess that's just the smartest.
Yeah, Pull-Up's pretty good.
Discard a runner.
Okay. Throw Endless Arrow for 4.
No block. Take 8.
Play snaps.
Or 9.
Or, yeah, take 9.
Yep.
So everybody who doesn't know, we're shortcutting here. I am using Snapdragon Scalers. Zach's going to take 4. Go to 16. And when he does, I'm going to get this back to my hand, activate Bullseye Bracers to load an Endless Arrow and attack for 5. So then we hit for 5 on the second one. This comes back to my hand.
Now if you just had the Blood Rot Codex, play it, load, shoot.
Dude. I was just happy to keep any of my hands there. And then we'll pop the Ponder. We'll arsenal this. Carly's having too much fun in there. I don't know what they're doing right now. So I'm kind of back and forth on Azalea or Kayo. We're playing tonight to kind of get the feel of both sides of the matchup. Zach is a much better Azalea player than I am, so we're playing both decks from both sides so that I can kind of get a feel for what it looks like. Kayo and Azalea are the 2 decks at the top of my list, though, Justin. Do you get to go to any pre-releases? If so, do you have any stories? So I have to say, we had a shop who 2 of the owners come together and do both of them at the same day, back to back, which is really awesome. Like,
very nice.
Huge shout out to MWO Games and the Blue Post for putting that together like that. It's very convenient for all of us to be able to do it like that. But we both get to play in both of them. I went 2-2 in the first one, which was my deck was okay, but I think that was more, I made a couple of mistakes. And then I went 3-1 in the second one, and I ended up getting 4th, and you got 3rd, right? Let's go. Opta Persona, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with us tonight. But in the first one, I opened the Fable, which was really cool because I'm collecting all of them, so I don't have to buy one. And then in the second one, I actually opened a Marvel Grain That Tips the Scale. So I ended up selling that one basically for the cost of entry, which was a huge W, I feel like. But it was good. It was a good weekend. Nothing crazy. Although in my second pool, I opened let's hope you miss. I opened a Maul and the Zen Sacred Art. So like my deck was actually insane. It was crazy. Do you have any misses?
The lottery on that second pool.
This one. Oh wait, this is from Arsenal. This is for 5.
It is.
Wait, no, you had a might. It's for 6.
It is.
Did you have any misses?
No.
Damn. Yeah, I can only.
Well, I was gonna do this and then like style on you with this and then this, and I was like, wait a second.
No, this just ends the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's for 6. Yeah. Womp womp. I can only block 3. I have to say, so that's one thing that like I really don't like about Azalea is like she just doesn't. If you're not blocking from hand, you're not blocking.
Yep.
And like I really enjoy having the fridge.
You have to use your life as like a resource with Azalea.
Yeah,
a lot.
It's really interesting. I think it's one of the reasons that she's so skill intensive.
But I will say there's an argument for cross wrap because it makes your like 2-card hands so much better.
So I played cross wrap into you. I played cross wrap into you the other day when we were testing, and I mean cross wrap felt pretty good. I think, I don't know, like I want to see what balance feels like over the course of 2 or 3 games. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, balance is the only reason I didn't die.
Are you arsenaling pumps or arrows more?
It's kind of a mix. It depends on what my hand looks like. Against you, I'll arsenal a pump if I draw into it, because I would rather keep the arrow in my hand to block if I need to. But if I ponder into an arrow, like I'm obviously arsenaling that because I don't have an option.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I would rather arsenal the pump if I can.
I think you should blind Azalea a little more. Like
that
you're needing to high roll to like keep up with my damage, so you need to like try and force the issue.
That is the one thing I have yet to really piece together.
Yeah.
Like, so I was playing on Talishar the other night, and like there was a couple of times I was just like, Zach said blind Azalea, fuck it, and I just like flipped, and I was like, oh wow, remorseless, this is insane, and then I was just like, here's 11 dominate, like.
Sometimes it works out.
Yeah. So
there's not a lot of misses, like I was saying earlier.
Well, like as long as you have a Death Dealer activation in your hand,
you're good,
and you have an arrow in your hand, you're fine.
Yeah.
Like, so I have been doing it a little bit more aggressively, like when I was testing the other night. So I'll try to do that tonight when we're playing to see how it feels. I think cross wrap kind of makes it a little weird.
Yeah.
Like not having it makes me feel a little weird because like I'm used to the play patterns of having cross wrapping like on the board, but not having it has like thrown me off a little bit. I feel like
you got to kind of like feel, you know, like you can feel if you've drawn a lot of non-attacks or if you've drawn a lot of arrows, and like if you feel like you've drawn a few arrows in a row, you know that one off the top is probably going to be a non-attack. So you just kind of got to like, I mean, that's not the way you normally play Flesh and Blood, so I know it's weird.
It is weird. I mean, but like the deck is like, it's like very 50-50, right? Like it's like,
oh yeah.
I mean, like there's technically more arrows than pumps, I think.
Yes,
but
threat density.
But I was like, it's very close.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice. What new stuff are you looking for? I'm between Azalea, Kayo, and New myself. New bottom of the list because of card availability. Well, I mean, Justin, for what it's worth, if you need help getting cards at Nationals, man, like let us know. Like we're drafting a case to practice. I am opening a case. So on Saturday, I'm actually going to do like Curly and I are going to break open my case. It's going to be like a
that'd be cool.
Birthday stream because Saturday's my birthday. So we're going to like birthday stream and open a case, which is kind of cool. But if you need cards, man, like going into it, like message me on Discord or something, dude. Like I'm always happy to hook people up, like, you know, kind of thing. So if you need stuff, let me know. I think that's 40. Yes. All right, cool. I guess I'll go second again. Like I would rather try it with the worst version of what I'm looking at.
I almost have a playset of the commons and rares already. Just
really?
The pools and
I believe it. After opening everything, I've opened quite a few cool foil cards from the like hisses and random stuff like that. So just the new Assassin M's. I'm going to be deck teching tonight. Oh, cool, dude. If I open anything, I'll let you know for sure. Most likely on Katsu for Nats. Deck has never let me down. I mean, Katsu is very good. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Is it random? It's random. Yeah,
it's a random card. I was like, if that changes your decision.
Not really.
This one.
Look, it was the one I was going to discard.
Let's block 6. I think we're supposed to always block 6 on turn 0.
I think so too. Especially when it's just nothing crazy.
Yeah. So Tunic rolls up. I should Death Dealer and then read, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, unless you like, so if you have a bunch of arrows and no pumps, you would want to.
No, I have a good split hand.
That way you could know what you could. Do you want to know what you're going to draw into, or do you want to try and dominate?
So I think I would rather try and dominate because, I like in my head that's what it seems like I would rather do here because my hand is like pretty decently split. Like I've got a good amount of everything. Load red.
Yep.
Read. Now I have to sit here and wonder, is Dominated Fatigue Shot better than just throwing red for 11?
I mean, you don't know what's in my hand, but you got to think at this point you're just going to get my equipment, so they're pretty much exactly the same. There's no text.
But you're less inclined to block fatigue shot,
This is true.
then you are red. Which means, so considering I have an arrow to arsenal, I'm going to put this on the bottom. We're going to play Lace with Blood Rot. And then we're just going to come in for 11. Where's the 11? So this is 11. No dominate. Hey, Brim, what's up, dude? How are you? Katsu, aka Worse Zen. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's a spicy take. You'd have to sell me on that one, Mortimer. I'll be looking for all the assassin foils. Do you mean like commons and everything, James, as far as that's concerned?
I mean, are you just about to get the fridge? I feel like that's never right. See, this is the spot where you make me block, and I have to kind of do like something I don't really want to do. I will block.
I feel like this is the one advantage of me going second.
Yeah,
it's like I get to pressure you first. Yeah. Like if you gave me the option, I would always pick to go first, just because you never know.
Yeah.
So 3, 6, 8.
Yep, make a mite.
You have 2 mites now, right? You made one from the Wrecker Romp last turn.
Yes, I did.
Yep. So we've got 2 mites. Or I guess I'll set it off to the side there, just so. And then take 3.
Yes.
You get a Pox token. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll arsenal the last card here and pass to you.
I don't draw yet. My turn. Mine. 10.
So pitching a Blood Rush. So if I block, I don't like that. Well, let's take 7.
Take 2.
Yep. You take 2, fall down to 35. So I've changed my opinion. I like having the tokens right here. I think I'm going to start playing Victor that way. It's very convenient to have them all lined up right there.
And you're not digging in your deck box.
Right. Tunic rolls to 2. I mean, let's blind Azalea.
As long as you have snaps, everything is okay. Really.
I mean, that's fair. So, Lace will Blood Rot. And then Endless Arrow. I gotta find it. Endless Arrow for 7, Dominate.
Dominate.
It's weird how blind Azalea kind of works out more than you would think it would.
Absolutely.
At least in my opinion, it feels like it does.
Man, if you have Rain Razor, this just feels bad. Here and here, or I'll make a mite.
Yep. So you get a mite.
No. Sorry.
Play Rain Razors to take this up to 9.
Yep.
And then we'll snap. Take 2.
Mm-hmm.
You take 2. I get the Endless Arrow back. We haven't used Death Dealer, so I can save this for when I have a bolt and shot. So pitch this, activate Death Dealer to load this in, and that's a good arsenal. And then we get to come in for 6. Actually, you have 3 cards in hand?
Mm-hmm.
I should probably make this for 9 if I drew a pump, because I can get this back.
Yes.
Actually, so we play Reed, and I get to opt. We'll bottom that. And then this is going to be for 9.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a much better play.
I block 3, take 6.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Hey, King, what's up, brother? How are you? So this is over here. These are over here. I get this back to Arsenal.
Instantly rewarded for Blind Azalea.
Yeah, no, that like it turned the whole turn on to make it so much better. And then I'm gonna Arsenal pass to you. Ooh, your mom. That's lame.
Your mom.
I don't like that. So you get the endless arrow. I mean, we could go crazy. It does not seem right though.
You're up.
This is for 6.
Yeah.
I thought you made a might last turn.
Mm-mm.
So, man. So it'd be block 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to cover this up. Use Tunic to Death Dealer, and then potentially
You have 2 pumps?
I have 2 pumps.
Yeah, you do that.
Throw this for 10 or 13.
Yeah, you do that.
So I get to block like this, and then get this back to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tunic's coming up, I think this makes this a better play.
Absolutely.
Mom spaghetti. I probably said something. Oh, was there a lace trigger that I missed? Oh, there was a blood rot.
Yeah,
Does that change your turn?
No.
Okay, there was a blood rot. I completely forgot that. Thank you. I don't know what I do without you guys. I do stuff like this, and then you guys, and I'm like, why am I losing all the time? Like, oh, dude. Titanium Bauble Azalea? All right, listen, I told y'all, I was honest with y'all about the whole Titanium Bauble thing, okay?
Who needs Knock to Death Whistle? You just run Titanium Bauble. It's way better.
That's right.
I told you guys the other week what the deck was, and none of y'all believed me.
He did tell y'all.
Yeah, seems good.
4, 7, 10, 13. I don't have a 13, so we're
I didn't bring my D20.
We're gonna make 13.
This card like unlocks so much.
This card's insane.
Yeah.
Like if you have a go again hand, this card like enables you to like it's like create your own death dealer.
Yeah, and it's like all the free Azalea you want. Like just do whatever.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
I honestly think that this is like probably the best build of the deck I've ever seen put together.
It's
now, to
so
be
good.
fair, I think you can play it this way because there's no ice in the format now.
Yeah, it's very good. Hopefully, ice will stay away for a while until Azalea goes away.
Dude, also, I randomly played against a Kayo the other day and didn't even put the chest piece in. I just ran Tunic. Just wasn't even thinking about it. Yeah. I just like ran Tunic.
Doesn't matter sometimes.
I mean, sometimes you just get there.
Oh man, this hand's not nearly as fun as I want it to be.
Oh, don't let me forget to tell you about something.
Okay.
Before it's like it's nothing about my deck. Everybody, calm down.
I love when we get to talk about your deck, Zach.
All hail the Church of Ice, bro. Everybody misses the Church of Ice. So you get a might.
Yeah.
Block 7, take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then no one hits.
No. Well, no.
I mean, I get it back. Yeah. Other than I continue to keep my snatch over and over again. This game has been wildly different than the first game we played.
That's all it takes is like some disruption early. Is so key.
Yeah.
Mic pops. That's probably not smart. We're gonna do this. Intimidate.
Okay. I think that's way better to like set up for a bigger hand there.
I think that's what I meant to do.
We can re-roll 5, 6, I guess.
Yep.
Of course. This one. Okay. Well, that makes some of my decisions for me. So we'll block 3, take 4. I think that's correct.
Arsenal.
So I've actually played against a bunch of news online, and I have yet to lose playing Azalea. If you mean like when I'm playing Azalea, then yeah, I have yet to lose playing Azalea into new. Now, again, it's all Talishar games, so take it for what it's worth. But
They don't get to play any of your cards.
love getting intimed and having your play line chosen for you, less decision making. Whippy, I love that. I mean, yeah, let's blind Azalea. Like, we've got an arrow heavy hand, so I think it's like, wow. God, I love this game.
The deck is built to blind Azalea. That is literally came from the man himself, Brody Spurlock.
Seek and Destroy. Lace will Blood Rot. I think at this point I'm willing to come off of an arsenal if it strips a lot of your hand.
Yeah.
Death Dealer to load in red. And then red for 11 with Seek and Destroy and Blood Rot, no Dominate.
Well then.
See, it's interesting because I could have pitched the red to load the Bolton shot and throw 10 at you, but there's no like real disruption there. So if you have like a Blood Rush turn, you could like immediately get back into the game.
Oh yeah.
And so I think coming off of an arsenal to do this was just better.
I would have to agree. Ah, man.
Azalea kind of crushes new. That's been my testing so far. That's kind of been my experience, is that it's a longer game, but that Azalea has, she goes too tall and too much dominate to really for new to hang around, I think. I have yet to lose to an Azalea as new. See, that's always how it goes. This is always the Talishar experience.
50-50.
Yeah, so that's the Talishar experience. Like, I think, honestly, the biggest part of Talishar testing is, like, are you skill gapping your opponent? Like, that's, like, the biggest thing we need to consider at all times, I think.
Not good.
I mean, the more forwards I can force you to block with here, the better it is. I feel like Red Ledger and Seek and Destroy is, like, one of the best combos you can put together in the game.
So good.
Because it forces your hand. Like, you get way less options. You pitched a Blood Rush earlier.
Also, I enjoy doing Seek and Destroy and Remorseless because it's like,
yeah,
you have to play your hand out.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Man. Why'd you have to pick this turn?
Bad players in their 90-90 matchups. It's so true. I wouldn't have blocked the pack hunt and I would have saved an arsenal. So it's very possible, Gomez, that should have been the play. Like that probably should have been the better play. I think that we have a large life lead and I'm interested in trying to keep it in any way that I can right now.
Block 6.
Yep. Take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get a pox, and this is the most efficient way I've found to do this. It's just to hand you the Seek and Destroy. Like, if there's another way, I was like, please tell me, but that's like by far the best thing I've come up with so far.
It's usually what I do as well.
And then I'll pass back to you. You live in the bottle, that's the way it is.
Agility and Might.
Yep.
I'll pitch the Blood Rush.
Yo, Gamer Chef 1127. Thank you for that follow on Twitch. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with us tonight. Guys, by the way, if you're new to the channel, 1, welcome. Appreciate you guys being here. But 2, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're here for the first time. What's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Let me know in the chat. I'd like to learn a little bit about you guys. I'm sure a majority of people are learning the hero and are trying. Yeah, they're trying to maximize offensive lines, which, to be fair, King, like, is a very good way to start the game. You should start the game by learning what is the best thing I can do offensively here. So, I mean, I get that. That makes sense.
A lot of times I use Talishar just to
for 7?
Run through new lines. But I'm not really paying attention. I'm like, spending time with whoever or watching TV as well.
Yep. A lot of times, like, when I'm like trying to like get some games in, or like, just to like try and get reps in with a hero, like, I'll be like talking to Carly and everybody, like all the friends like in Discord. So I'm not like hyper focused, but I'm focused enough to like start to familiarize with the play patterns. And I think a lot of people do like kind of what you're talking about there.
That's why I think it's so.
Is this for
just 6 that I created?
Oh, this is this turn.
It just so happened that I discarded the same exact card that.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll take 6.
Yep. Thought you might.
This hand's pretty solid. Oh, you take 2 from the box, go to 12, and then you have nothing to Seek and Destroy. Okay. All right, Tunic rolls up to 2. So with you having Fleshbag up, I think I'm supposed to pitch the Codex that I would potentially want to try and keep a 1-card hand here because I have a Bolt and Shot. So I think,
I mean, you can pretty much know that you're getting the bag if you play a Bolt and Shot.
Yeah. So let's activate Death Dealer. We'll load a Bolt and Shot. Draw a card. Let's go Premeditate. Bolt and Shot for 6. Go again. No Dominate. Yep.
Block 6 or block 2. Sorry.
No, you're good,
Take
brother.
4. Odd even.
Yep. This one.
Hope that was your good one.
That's exactly what I wanted you to take. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I make a Ponder. This is weird because like when we're doing this, I'm trying to go into the motions of doing it as we're doing it. And then come in for 5 with the Endless Arrow.
Oh yeah, no blocks.
I was like, it's nothing crazy, but
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you go down to 3. I get the Endless Arrow back, and I get this back.
All right, I finally get my turn. Let's see if I can do something. With it.
Ponder. That is by far the best card to Arsenal. It does not block. So I kept the Rain Razors in my hand that I have going.
Yeah.
If you take the Rain Razors, I'll Bolt and Shot the Endless Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
If you take the Endless Arrow, I'll just play the Rain Razors. Like, it's kind of weird, but I think that's the most efficient turn cycle I could have there.
I think so. Blood Rush.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
This one. Yep. That card is
That card
actually
is
like
so
insanely impressed me.
2 floating. I'll draw 2, and that will trigger Kayo. Light on the back end.
Yep.
That's not right. This is right.
So I didn't want to keep the bracers because this game is so short-lived that I wanted to get every point out of it. So chat's telling me I should have kept the bracers. Sorry, I know you're thinking about your turn. What do you think?
Right there.
Like, I could have reloaded off of the Bolt and Shot and thrown it for 4.
Yeah, you probably should have. Just get the bracers back.
And just do it that way. You think it's better to keep the bracers, even though like I don't have snaps and I think I'm running out of turns to use it?
Did you arsenal? Are you going to arsenal? So you're arsenaling the Endless Arrow either way.
Well, no, I arsenaled the Rain Razors, which I knew regardless because it was over here.
Yeah, you should definitely keep your.
I should keep the bracers then?
Yeah.
Okay. So
because
let's put this over here.
Even if you were to block right here, you keep the
And you
Rain
go up
Razors
to 4.
and the Endless Arrow. You can just do all that without having to pitch a card.
Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. Hey, Trent, what's up, brother? How are you? Started playing Fab because my brother showed it to me when we were both like 5 drinks deep at a gaming bar. Dude, that sounds like the best time to learn. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Here again in Fishbowl when I got tired of Commander, looking for a new TCG. My favorite topping for hot dog is kimchi. I know it's a weird one, but something that's spice and sour is amazing. Listen, no judgment, brother. There is no judgment. It's all about learning about who you are. So, dude, that's awesome. Eric, welcome to the channel and welcome to Flesh and Blood, man. I'm happy you're here and hanging out with us tonight.
Break Sash. Play that for 6. Go 7. Go again. Because the might before 8, 9. Go again.
9.
Yeah.
So I'm at 23. Just play Vincent and quit hiding the best deck. Don't lie to yourself. I do think Vincent got a serious upgrade with that
Absolutely.
1 for 4. That card's sweet.
Raid Bolton, guys and gals. I'm telling you.
So
Or Decimator Bolton, not Raid Bolton.
Before blocks, crack the balance. This is for 9.
Yes, go again, because the agility.
I'm going to block 6 and take 3.
Yep.
Go down to 20. I mean, the pre-release was fun. I opened a Marvel and I opened a few Majestics. Like, it was a good time. Plus, I went 3-1 in the second one, so it was nice to win some extra prize packs. Carly opened 2 Majestics out of our prize packs. Like, nice. I swear. Like, Carly always opens all the good stuff. No.
My judge pack.
You should have opened the judge pack. Would have been better. Now you're going to open good stuff on Saturday. Guys, for anybody who missed it earlier, on Saturday, Carly and I are kind of having like a case break of the new set of Mist. We're going to use our setup here that we have, and we're going to be opening a case of the new set to see the cards and see what I pull. So if you guys are looking for cards, be sure to hang out on Saturday. Kind of claim dibs to borrow them. I think I'm supposed to take 5 here.
Everybody should vote for this to be a birthday stream, like the New Year's Eve stream while he's opening this case.
Bro, I gotta fly to Wisconsin on Sunday. There is no world we are having a drinking stream. So this is 8 dominate?
8 dominate.
So if I take 8, I go to 7, and I don't think you can block everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're supposed to go to 7 here. So for what it's worth, the balances actually felt really good both games. Like, surprisingly good to me.
Yeah, I liked it. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's interesting.
So Tunic goes to 3. So Dominate 100% ends the game.
Yeah, pretty much. As long as it's buffed.
So let's talk about this for a second. I can blind Azalea to see what we hit. I have a Rain Razors in my arsenal. So my hand is play Rain Razors, play this, play Codex. Get a Ponder, give you a Frailty, get my Red in the Ledger. Because I don't have a Remorseless over there. So I can throw Red in the Ledger for 13 after taking a card out of your hand.
Yeah, you definitely just do that.
I was like, or I could blind Azalea to try and dominate something.
No, I think you just do that.
I was like, it's probably just better to do this, right?
Yeah.
So play all this, play Codex.
Because then I have to get a card, which may still kill me.
I think the fact that you have to go get a card and only having 3 cards, because this is for 13. And even if you have all 3 blocks in your hand, I think you're still dead. Because you block 9. And even if you have a Reckless, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is that 9? Yeah, take 4 exactly.
Yep. That's how you win this. That's how you win this game.
Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know, just in case you're new to the game, I'm just going to show you guys what we did here. So Red in the Ledger was over here. These cards were in my hand. The Lace. I was going to play Rain Razors from Arsenal. I was going to play Lace from Inertia from hand. Take Aim from hand. Play Codex. Give Zach a Frailty. Give me a Ponder. Go get Red in the Ledger. Use Tunic to throw Red in the Ledger for 13. And then Zach only has 3 cards in his hand to block with because he has to get a card because he's off of an Arsenal from last turn.
Yep. I think it's right.
Because even if you have the Reckless Swing there, that's still only, like, that's actually blocking less.
Yep. So I have to get rid of a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, me being off Arsenal is what makes that better, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can blind Azalea and then still hit a pump and load something, but
I mean, if I hit a pump, like, it's literally just 1 more point, I guess, because it's 3/3/3 instead of 2/3/3.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's probably safe though, either way, right? Because I have the Tunic and I have the Codex to bail me out if I need it.
Yeah, that just lets you choose your own destiny.
And I think that's better in that situation. I think if I was behind, then, well, no, even if I'm behind, it's probably still correct to
I agree.
do that, to play the hand the way we
you're
did.
Getting a Frailty and you're getting an Arsenal.
Yeah, probably still just better that way, I think.
And it's disruption. You don't know what off the top if it's going to be disruption or not.
Yeah. So even if it doesn't end the game, disruption's still just better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're good, brother.
Let's freaking go. You
Yo.
love to see it.
Vitor Paz, I hope I said that right. Thank you for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with us tonight. All right, let's reset. There's 1-1 so far. Blind Azalea was better, I think. If an arrow came, it was dominate for the win. If a pump came, it was more damage than a Rain Razors, and you play around No Fear, trying for the dominate.
No Fear's a card that's getting ran. Okay.
I haven't seen anybody playing it lately.
I haven't either.
I don't know. Even No Fear doesn't save you though, right?
No, because I still have to discard my cards.
Yeah, because you have to banish your cards. So it's not like you get to block and then play No Fear. So
I don't think it mattered.
So your hand was. So let's say you had
a 2-block, an Agile Windup, Beast Within.
So I think he's saying what Gomez is saying, if I dominate like a Remorseless off the top or something like that, and I throw 5, 8, 11 at you, then you get to block 3 and play No Fear from hand, discarding 2 cards. So you still only block 7 and take 4.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter. So it actually didn't matter. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's the safer option. You can Blind Azalea and then you had the Codex, so that's why it didn't matter. But
if it was just an arrow that I was going to Death Dealer in, I think I am supposed to Blind Azalea there. But the Codex, I think, makes it to where it doesn't matter.
I agree.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, sir. Why not discard Beast Within to keep 4 cards in hand?
Ooh, that is a good. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, you could have discarded it to keep that in hand.
I would have taken a damage and drawn a card.
So you would have went to.
That's true.
You would have went to 3, and then you'd have probably added 3 more blocks. So you gain a point there, and 1 point's all you need to stay alive there. So that might have actually have.
Yeah, that was definitely smarter.
Kept you in the game right there. 100%. Good call. Good catch, Trent.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh, it's Zach o'clock. Yes, sir. What's up, Havoc? How are you, buddy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one. You strike. I don't like this whole not being able to block on turn 0 thing. Take 3.
Well, I mean, yeah, moved in.
Okay. Tunic rolls up. We draw back up. I was kind of hoping you'd throw one more at me.
I thought so. That's why I didn't.
I was
going to throw a claw, and then I was like, maybe he wants
I kind of wanted to clear one more card out of my hand just to hope to try and draw something there, but
I know what I was thinking.
So activate Death Dealer, load in a Fatigue Shot. Premeditate and Lace with Frailty, and then pitch this for Fatigue Shot for 11. I didn't have a 0-cost arrow, and I wanted to give you the Infecting Shot so that I could try to draw into a 0-cost arrow.
Yeah.
Now I would have drawn this, and then off the top I would have drawn another. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered, but.
So I have to do 10 cards. I want to block it all.
Yeah, and this is Ponder and Frailty on hit. Low roll, hit 2 Reckless and a Blood Rush off the top of the deck, die anyway. Oh, movie, that would have been hilarious, dude.
I'm going to say no blocks. We're gaming.
We're gaming, he says. Okay, take 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then you get a Frailty, Fatigue Shot. I get a Ponder. We'll go like that, and then I'll pass to you.
You have a mic.
Yep. You played the pulping, yeah. That's a weird hand.
The mic cracks.
I'm curious to see what your hand is.
It's not that crazy.
You been testing any spice in Kayo? Justin asks, or just a standard list?
Really, just kind of standard. Honestly, I haven't really. I played a few games on Kayo, but Been
I would say the spiciest thing about your list is that you don't run any reckless.
Yeah, I really don't. Because I think most of the time people think you run reckless, so like you get the intimidation factor, which is like the thing that you play reckless for, anyways.
I mean, there's definitely been games where I have blocked the play around it, and it's probably cost me games if you didn't have it.
Yeah.
Also, when we play, I'm also like, for anybody who's wondering, I am also playing like he has it in his deck because that is how I would play at Nationals.
We'll draw this card.
Okay. I guess we'll re-roll 5/6. This one.
That'll trigger KO, and it's for 3 + 1. Well,
Minus
2,
1.
so +1, so it'll be 3 dominate.
So it's 3 dominate, blowout.
It is.
Yep, we've done this now.
I have 1 float.
Huh. This is interesting. I'm going to say no blocks. I'm going to take 3. I think I'm supposed to take 3 here.
Six. Intimidate Arsenal.
You get an infecting shot. That's interesting. I really wish I had 2 3 blocks to give you. But I think it's amplifying arrow. I think it's read.
That's why I think balance is so good in this matchup, because it fixes that problem you just had.
Yes, which is insane. Because I'd have to give you 2 pumps.
Yeah.
Because one of them's a no block.
So bad.
So yeah, let's just block 7 and get this back to my hand.
I'll move to in.
Get these counters. We get this back. Tunic rolls to 2. We will pitch Rain Razors to activate Death Dealer, to load Infecting Shot, draw a card off Death Dealer. Really don't think it's right to come off of Arsenal here.
I think this is the most controversial card in my KO deck.
Oh, E-Strike?
Yeah.
I think it's too good not to play. Like, I'm playing it in my list. Like, the card just offers so much versatility, in my opinion.
Usually I only try and play it in matches that I actually play Caststones in, because that like synergy is very good.
That's fair, yeah.
But this
being able to throw it for like 12, or I'm sorry, 11 and draw a card, that's insane.
So good.
So let's play Lace with Frailty, and then throw Infecting Shot for 8. So this is 8, and on here you get a Pox and a Frailty token. I'm starting to like send packing less and less. Ooh, tell me about that, Justin. I'm curious to hear about that.
Costs 3. That's its problem.
I mean, the fact that it costs 3. Oh, imagine if the thing was a 2 for 6. The thing would be bananas.
Hey, that's all they had to do.
Hey, Nev, what's up, dude? How are you, buddy?
They gave us this card. Bananas is not a problem.
That's true.
For anyone.
You know what card has really not impressed me from the new set? Or from the Armory deck, sorry, that Strength Rules All. That card has not impressed me.
I run 2 because I run two of those, 2 mites, and 2 agility clashes.
I'm also on 2 clashes, 2 mites, and I cut the 2 of those for the predatory streak or predatory assault or whatever it's called.
The dominate one.
The 2 for 6 would dominate.
I think there's an argument that you can get rid of one of the might or agility for 2 savage feasts. It's just really good with this for free.
Oh yeah. So that's the thing about this card is like you don't even have to have a blood rush to make that card work. Like you can literally just like block and then crack that to go like 4 wide if you want to with like double wild ride or something crazy.
It's so good. I really don't want to block this, but you're gonna make me. Yeah, I have to.
Unfortunate. So it messes with your cost curve. You don't really need to do Azalea now, and there's really no other matchup I want it for. Okay, that's fair. I mean, I guess in a lot of matchups, it just gets value for other people, because every time someone played that against me when I was playing Victor, I was always just kind of like, cool. Like, thanks for letting me have another card in my hand.
Yeah.
Which is weird, but I mean, there were times when you could get it from me. Yeah, block 8.
Yep.
I will arsenal my last card and pass for you. I also think that the idea that people might be playing strength rules all at nationals gives me more value to arsenal pumps.
Oh yeah,
in this matchup.
I agree. Because they're not going to run Warmongers, and that's like the only reason you really arsenal arrows in this build, because you want to be arsenal on a pump and using it or Azaleaing it away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mites. +2. So it'll be 7, 8, 9.
9. I'm up 5 currently. 34, 29. If I block 3, I take 6, go to 28, and then I get to have a pretty bananas hand. Yeah, let's do that.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go to 28. You're now up a point. Tunic to 3.
Excuse me.
Am I supposed to... We just talked about this. I should do this more than I want to.
Yeah, sometimes when you're like, I shouldn't do this, you're like,
okay,
yeah,
so
should.
This is a good time to talk about it. So the card that I just put on the bottom is a Lace with Blood Rot.
Mm-hmm.
This is my hand.
Yeah.
So my hand right now is play these, Tunic Death Dealer, and then come in for 13. And then I'm going to snap Bullseye Bracers to throw it back at you again. Which is like, don't get me wrong, and it also depends on like what I draw off the top of the deck.
I think you just play it out.
Think so?
Yeah, because then you draw, and then if you get your Endless Arrow back, you can still snap and Bullseye Bracers into a 1-cost, pitching the Endless Arrow and Tunic.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think you play it out this way, because you're going to draw right here.
Yeah, so we're going to use Tunic, Death Dealer, load in Endless Arrow.
You shoot it.
So this is for, we have to create our own 13 again here.
Yep.
This is for 13, no dominate. And on hit we have the Tron of Laces. We have Pox, Frailty, and Inertia. Value, town, population, us.
Not good. Not good. All right, yep.
Tra, Omega Lol, and...
You have 1 card right here in your hand?
Yeah.
So I give this to you, but that what we did is the smartest thing to do.
I think so. So in my head, I was like, this, like, I'm inclined to play my hand out here.
Yeah.
But I was like, there's also, like, so I'm not going to lie, we would have been massively rewarded
For Blonde Azalea?
for Zallying.
Oh, yeah. I think you still do this, because if it's a...
I've got a red, like...
But, so I don't give you bag here, because I don't think you have it. You're able to snap Bullseye Bracer it in and then still play it after I've just taken that much damage.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, we're pushing Life Lead, and then I get to throw it at you, yeah.
Block
So,
6.
take... So, snaps. You take 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you get the Holy Trinity.
Yep.
This comes back to my hand. We activate Bullseye Bracers. Load this in. Attack you for 5 this time around.
Yeah. We're already this deep in the sauce, so... Have it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. This stays, goes.
Because we'd already used Death Dealer, so there was no world where I could like try to make that happen. I wish anytime I can throw an arrow and then like still have Death Dealer available, I love that because I just get to stare at you.
Yep.
Especially when Snaps is up, like it's insane. So this happens. Actually, it's better to arsenal this because we're just trying to play this game at this point, I think.
Supposed to do that. No. we're taking the risk. All right, my turn.
Block there, I think. We're going scalers into bracers there. I mean, I guess we didn't have to. I could have saved it for another turn.
You could have.
So I think that people are a little too conservative with their equipment sometimes when it comes to playing Azalea, and I think that me being conservative sometimes has cost me games. So I'm more inclined to be aggressive with my equipment when I have an opportunity to. Now, I'm not saying it's always correct, but that's what I'm doing.
But it also gives me a little punish for
1, 2, 3,
using
4, 5,
flush
6.
bag too, because it doesn't totally stop your turn.
But I mean, to be fair, you did stop a red afterwards, which was going to force 2 more cards out of your hand no matter how you blocked.
So I'll draw 2, triggers KO.
Yeah. How do you have a slew of tokens over there? Gonna flash in a merciful
pirate. 5.
So, I mean, I guess we should just go ahead and crack the balance. There's no reason not to, I think. Ew. Take 2. There's so many other attacks I'd rather have on the board right now for KO. Predatory Assault, Amnesia, Savage Feast, Yellow Wild Ride. So I'm actually on Yellow Wild Ride and Predatory Assault. I do think that Zach's onto something with cutting the Assault for the Savage Feast.
Yeah.
Because like that the card has an insane amount of synergy with the Savage Sash. So I do like that concept of trying to do that.
Man, I really don't want to be.
Oh, here we go. You love to see it.
That's why you don't roll scabs.
Funny part is, like, my hand does not punish you at all.
Yeah, I could have thrown like 10 with this or 8 with something in my hand, but neither one of them really does anything.
I mean, if you roll scabs and you hit a 4 there and you're able to throw 18 at me versus 10, like you're adding 10 points to the board. I think that is like just infinitely better. Paying for the pox, I assume.
Yep. Put on the bottom with inertia, then pitch.
So looking at my hand, we're gonna Azalea. Oh, that goes there. Not into my hand. Make sure we don't do that in Nationals.
How good that would be.
Bro.
Crown of Seeds on a hero?
Dude. Let's pitch Codex to load red in the ledger. Ew. That was gross. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, I didn't see that coming.
It's plugged in.
Huh?
It's plugged in though.
It's not charging, but I just charged it. Okay. Well, all right. Hang on, guys. This is now 2 technical difficulties we've had this evening.
All right. You know what to do in this spare time, chat? Everybody go do big chugs or what is it? Big hydrates. Big hydrates in Twitch chugs. Chats. Yep. Big chugs. Which is honestly kind of funny.
I was like, it's probably funnier if it's called big chugs.
Big chugs. Big hydrates.
I think that's more
all the big hydrates. No, we're on Decimator Bolton for Nationals. For all the Kano hate.
Okay, camera.
No image.
We're working on that.
Hey, look, a cute little ladybug.
Okay, that was really weird.
We're live.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna have to find a better battery, I guess. Hey, Robert, what's up, dude? I don't know yet. I'm still very on the fence about playing Azalea or Kayo, to be honest.
Decimator Bolton.
Or Decimator Bolton. We're never taking that one off the table. But I don't know yet, man. I'm kind of all over the place. Kind of all over the place. Hey, Bozen, what's up, dude? How are you, buddy? Is this a second cycle stream? Technical difficulties are a thing? Bro, that's the first time I think I've ever run into technical difficulties live. The battery just died, and I literally charged it last night. Oh, the camera's not zoomed in either.
Oh, so it doesn't like pass through charge while it's doing its thing.
So the way I had the other one set up, it did, but this one does not, unfortunately.
Oh, well, that's okay.
So
you have like a off camera or outboard charger, I guess that'd be what it's called.
So that's what I think. If it's gonna like die like this, it might be something that needs to happen because the charger and the HDMI thing are separate. Yeah. I'll just need to find a a lightning cable or whatever they're called that's long enough to like reach from the outlet over there to charge it.
Dude, I got one in my car that's like 30 feet long. I got it at the gas station when I was in need the other day.
Dude, the gas station is like, I mean, they're overpriced, but it's clutch when you need it. Yeah, it's clutch when you need it though. It's clutch when you need it though. All right, so hang on just a second. We gotta.
You can zoom in on my really cool card. You might need a proclamation of production. This could be yours.
Okay. That is better. All right, man. Whoa, this is different. I'm disoriented now. Yeah, I believe it. That was okay. We have.
It does make you feel some type of way. It honestly makes you feel cheated. Like someone just stole money from me, is what I felt like.
No, that's hilarious.
8.
Okay, 8, no dominate. On hit, Pox, on hit, red in the ledger. Oh, dude, let's go, SOS, dude. That's exciting, man. I hope it goes well for you. I hope you open something really cool. I'm excited to hear about it.
Yeah, not good.
Oh, we like to see this. You can probably take 2 here reliably.
Yeah, I just don't want to.
It feels bad, but probably could.
Yeah, but it's really taking 5. That's the problem. Or 4.
It's really taking 4, yeah.
We'll take the 4.
All right,
2.
so
Pseudo 4.
You take 2. We have a red in the ledger. I'm trying to get into the habit of giving you all this stuff because if I do play this at Nationals, is what I'll have to do.
Yeah, like red and ledger or remorseless, I always set like that.
Yeah. I think we'll arsenal that and then draw up. Now that's more like it.
Ugh.
Yep.
7.
A quick hi before going to bed. Hey, Noth, what's up? Appreciate you coming by. Hope you have a good night and sleep well. So this is for 7?
Yeah.
I'm up quite a bit. I think we can take 4.
Give me 2.
Yep.
From the blood rot.
And then you go down to 13. This comes back. I mean, we might as well do this. We can see what we're gonna. We can like look better into Azaleaing here.
Just right here, you're either gonna be able to see what you want to draw or Azalea into.
Activate Azalea. Ooh, should I hold this? I think I'm supposed to hold this. 7 dominate. And go again. It has all the text.
Not looking good, ladies and gents. Look 3.
Take 4.
Reckless.
Oh, it's got dominate.
Oh yeah, can't do that. Take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Reload. Play Seek and Destroy.
Mm-hmm.
7. No dominate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no blocks.
Take 7.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're down to 2. You have a Seek and Destroy, Arsenal, the Endless Arrow.
All right, we better not hit a beast within here. No beast within.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
This one. So this is 6 dominate.
6 dominate.
Block 3, take 3. 1, 2, 3.
Break Sash.
Yep.
6 go again.
Take 3.
No, Seek and Destroy to Seek and Destroy.
I was like, blowout. Tunic to 3. Let's activate Azalea.
Need you to brick. Which is where every Flesh and Blood player wants to be.
Yeah, right. Activate Death Dealer for nothing. Play Rain Razors. Play Codex. I get a Ponder. You get a Frailty. I mean, this is probably just the best thing we're getting. I would probably consider getting a Remorseless here,
Yeah, I think so.
considering the world, where you're at right
I
now.
think that's your best choice. Or a
I think we're gonna get a red.
Infecting Shot. Either one.
You think Infecting Shot's better than red here?
No, I think Remorseless is basically Red and Ledger here.
Okay.
It's basically the same thing.
Do you think Infecting Shot is better here? I have one. I mean,
I know what
because
my hand is, but sometimes, so it's going to be for 8. So I would have
it'd
to
be
give you,
for 7.
Okay, so I'd have to give you a piece of equipment and 2 cards to block all of it. And then you're going to guess that I have a blue in my hand. So if I have a blue in my hand and a red, I'm not going to be able to do anything.
Well, no. This is for 7. So if you give me 2 3 blocks
Oh,
on
yeah, I
that,
just don't get that. Yeah, then I don't get the.
But
Remorseless
this is on hit, forcing your hand to be bad. This is on hit. You can actually go to 1 if you want to, but you're way more incentivized to block this. So this is actually better. Yeah, no, you're completely right. Okay, so we get that, and then you have to Codex as well.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just clearly better. I forgot about the Codex aspect of this.
Yeah. And then whenever you're ready, this is going to be 7.
We'll get rid of the no block. Seems good.
Makes sense.
This one.
Oh, you should probably give me that, right?
Yep.
Since you have the, when you make a might. Yep. And then crack the Ponder at the end of the turn. Arsenal. And pass to you. Hmm.
3.
No blocks.
You don't say.
I take 2 or 3 there. I only took 2. So we got to get 1 more. Yeah, I think it's better to... Oh, yeah, the might is why it was for 3.
Yeah.
So play lace with inertia. Use Tuning to activate Death Dealer. Or, I'm sorry, use Bolt and Shot to activate Death Dealer, 1 floating. Load in a Bolt and Shot. Play Read the Glide Path. Opt 1. You're at 2?
Mm-hmm.
Guess we'll just leave this on top. Azalea. Drill Shot. I will pay for the aim counter. Take aim. 13 dominate. Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah, good game, man. This is weird because like that first game, like I just felt like a speed bump in your path.
Yeah. It's all about how much disruption you see the first couple turns, I think.
I mean, that's fair. Like I think having to give up the
And if I
armor
can
super early.
reasonably block your disruption with just my armor on my power turn.
Yeah. Like if it's not like crazy, like if you can give like 1 card and like an armor, like that's a big change, I think. Let's swap. Let's see how it feels. You cool with that?
Yeah. I'm always cool with playing Azalea.
So guess I'll just leave those under Kayo. I'm gonna try that from now on, see how that feels. I don't know. We'll see how that feels moving forward.
What I'm going to do is do this.
Try cross wrap?
Yep.
Okay. That's fair. It's good to see it from both sides, I think.
I agree.
Guys, thanks for being here and hanging out tonight. Appreciate y'all chilling out with us while we're testing for nationals a little bit tonight. So you have no idea how bad I wanted that to be a sink below for you.
I wanted it to be a sink blow too.
I think everybody wanted it to be a sink below.
I would have taken a Tekla Awesome. That was the last thing I wanted. That's why I think I forgot it out of my brain. I didn't even think I mentioned.
Just hoping that you manifested it not to exist. Yeah. Yeah. It's always a big sad to see cards like that.
Yeah, it's never what you want to see. That's for sure.
That's pretty much how I felt when I opened
Code of Frost.
when I opened that Code of Frost. Yeah, that was
that's pretty bad too.
Was a pretty big sad, especially considering that that was the first ProQuest Plus they ever had. I was like, Nick was like, "You gonna tell me that they didn't throw something good in there on purpose?"
That's what I kind of felt.
Like,
as well.
When Nick said that, like I was like, that makes a lot of sense. I was like, there's probably gonna be something crazy in here. Nah, fam.
Definitely not.
No, depresso. So you would go first.
I would.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, you go first here. Let's try it like that. Also, I'm gonna go get a sticky note so we can keep track of, so I can load all these into the log later.
Absolutely. When we're in your sheets later.
That's right. And everybody's in my sheets. I'm gonna do this too real quick before I forget about it. Okay, that was weird.
Yeah, it's even the same colors as Sink Below. Just more sad.
What'd you say?
So it's even the same color as Sink Below, just more sad.
Yeah, no, I know, right? Just way worse in comparison. Yeah, was there an Uno reverse card played? No, nothing quite like that. But no, I am playing I am playing Kayo now. I think we're going to try and swap it up so that we can get a feel for what it feels like from the other side of the table. Let me change the. Let me change the heroes real quick so that we have them set up appropriately. Yep. All right, cool. And you're going first.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't really want to, but
so Azalea L, Azalea W, and Azalea W, and the first KO game is to be determined. All right. I guess she'll need the dominate thing. Yep.
Load there, draw. Five.
Let's block 6.
Yep.
I will discard a Mighty Windup.
Mm-hmm. First.
Might Pops. This is a weird hand. I want to block with these cards. Let's go Clash for 7. Because of the Might token. That's not Guardian. You're right, it's not. I'm trying to branch out a little bit here, Wally.
Block 6. Take 1.
Take 1. I will discard an Agile Windup.
You.
Make an Agility and a Might for next turn. And then I will Arsenal this and pass to you.
Skullbone. We will. Azalea.
Okay.
Play the read.
Yep.
Bottom that. Pitch for Death Dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Load. Draw. $11.
3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So technically I could give you everything. I mean, it's probably what I'm supposed to do, right?
If you got a Blood Rush, probably.
I don't have a Blood Rush, but I mean, we could easily go 4 wide with this hand, which is weird. So I could block 6, 8, 10. Take 1, make a Might. Throw Claw at you for 5 and pass. No.
It's also not that bad.
I think we have to give it all to you here, because if I hit a blue, we could do it all. No, that's just greedy. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to have too much here. I think I'm trying to have too much here. Let's block like this. Let's make a second Might and take 1.
Yep.
I think that's the correct play. Yes, sir. Azalea content. We're testing for nationals.
Fellow Azalea lover.
I feel like a lot of people love Azalea.
Yeah. He's a good hero.
So, Mights and Agility pop. And then I wish one of these cards, so like I have double Wild Ride.
Yeah.
And if one of these would have blocked, I'd have kept the Beast Within and I just gave you that. So I could throw my Arsenal card at you. I guess we'll just throw 8 at you.
Seems not bad.
That's probably better than just throwing Claw at you here. Why did I block with equipment? If I was going to take the on-hit effect. This is for 7. There's no reason to do that.
Okay.
That's just
Yeah, you're right.
So instead of taking, I take 4 more. Right?
Yes.
So I took 1, but I blocked for 4, so I take 4 more and go to 35. Yeah. Okay. I just think it's like silly for me to give up. If I'm not going to stop an on-hit effect, like I don't know why
I agree.
giving it to you. Just feels wrong.
Just smarter.
Those are so cool.
They are.
I love these Rabbles, dude. I was
Probably
also
one of my favorite cards.
I was also never so happy to get rid of mine. I just like got rid of that thing as quickly as I could.
Yeah, Nathaniel threw me a pretty good deal on his.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm literally trying to find someone who has a black border Command and Conquer that would trade a white border Command and Conquer plus like the difference, just so I can get his foil one.
Yeah.
Is he gonna sell it to you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not really like super pressing on
I was like, I have 2. I want the last E Strike and the last Command and Conquer. Like it's just right there.
it.
Taking 7?
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. When I got my last codex the other day, it felt good.
I was like, there's just something about completing it.
Yeah.
Like just having it all. Plus, like the full Command and Conquers and like E Strikes will be played across a lot of decks. So
Tunic.
it'll make foiling other things out a lot easier, I think.
I agree. Tunic.
I'm up 3 points. I almost would have taken 3 more and thrown runner to cycle the agility.
That's also not a bad idea.
That was probably a good plan. I probably should have done that.
Yeah.
If I would have went down to 32, I could have thrown the runner for 7, and I would have a new agility.
Yeah. Do it.
And then, so this would be here. I would be at 32, and I would have an agility. So let's do that. I think that's definitely a better play.
Absolutely.
Good catch, Justin. Thank you. Okay.
4.
Yeah, that doesn't scream Rain Razors. You already activated Death Dealer?
No, that's from last. No, I did. Yeah, Tunic.
You Tunic the
haven't
Death
drawn,
Dealer?
though. That's fine.
Oh, okay. I was like, you should have 4 cards regardless.
Yeah.
I was like, something is not right here. So the on-hit effect actually matters here. The problem lies is if like you have like double Rain Razors or some nonsense. But I have the agility that I really want to get value out of. No blocks. I don't know if that's right, but I think we're supposed to say no blocks here.
Do the Rain Razors, pump to 6. It gets go again.
Yep. Take 6?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And reload.
I will reload.
Anyone need a Spanish Marvel Visceri? Somebody's been opening history packs, I see there, Zek.
I am a Viscera enjoyer, but I don't know if I enjoy Viscera that much. Hold on.
Somebody might
Is it
buy the
load face
Discord
down?
if you want to post in the Discord.
Loads face down. Correct.
You reload face down, yep.
Yeah.
Somebody might be interested in the Discord if you want to. I'm not sure. I know that people's wants in the Discord kind of change by the day sometimes. Ooh. That's a big Sag.
Really want to gain some tempo. I'm really just trying to buy some of your equipment. No, be smart. 5. 1 foot.
It feels so wrong to not block with a 6 when I'm going to block with Bonebreaker.
Yeah, it sucks. Sometimes
But I think it's better here. Let's block with these. Let's block 6. Or no, this is for 7, isn't it? Because of Rain Razors.
Yes.
Block 7. Kryptonite. It also feels really wrong to block with this card.
Yeah.
Like Swing Big just being a 2 for 8 seems like the thing I want to keep.
All right, there's all kinds of two for good things in that deck.
A lot of things we can do here. So Agility and a Might Pop. Runner is also on the chopping block for my list. So that's intriguing to me because Runner is one of those cards that kind of feels like a trap. Sometimes, like when it's good, like the thing about Runner is when it's good, it's amazing. And when it's not, it's a 2 for 6 that blocks 3. So I think a lot of people run it because the floor of the card is like still pretty good, I think is a lot of people's logic there.
There's only so many things that offer a 2 for 6 that are brute, so you don't get screwed on your value from Blood Rush.
Yeah,
like I'd love to run Humble or Amnesia, but that just feels bad.
I agree. I think Amnesia might be like a serious concession to Katsu, or like Zen, maybe even like with the class types. I don't know. No, I think I'd rather pitch this.
All right, ninjas aren't real; they can't hurt you.
That's right. Pulping.
Odd even.
Yep. Even. Discard a Smash Instinct.
Love to see the blue.
So Mega Might. So this is for 7 with Go Again. And this is in my hand. And the agility doesn't really matter here.
We're going to say no blocks.
Okay. Take 7?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have 2 floating claw. Claw for 3 with Go Again.
We will say no blocks.
Seems good. Take 3, go to 22. And then Clash of Agility for 6, no Go Again.
Oh, that'll put me pretty low, but
Like that'll put you to 16.
you got 4, 5 reasonable block equipment.
Yeah, basically 5 if I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we've committed.
And take 6.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that my phone?
Maybe.
It's like I don't even think I have that sound turned on. Not that it matters. I was just curious. That happens, and then I think we're gonna go like that because it blocks 3, and we'll pass it back to you.
Skullbone.
I feel like if you can reliably clear Enigma's board, Amnesia could be useful. So I don't know that I would want Amnesia against Enigma necessarily. I think that Amnesia would be like a concession to playing against. I think that would actually just be a concession to playing against something like Katsu. I think that would be like the number one. I think that would be the number one reason I would want to use it. But don't get me wrong, I'd always be down for a popper against an illusionist. If I have an agility, there's just like 8 cards I'd rather use it on. That's also really fair. Okay. That sucks.
It could have been more. But yeah, I've been forgetting that the whole day.
What is this, 14?
Well, we'll do it that way because
So 3, 5, 7, 8. Well, that's not enough. Chief called, that ain't it. So I guess technically this forces better things than anything else I can do. So I guess we can block 6. If I'm not going to stop the on-hit effect, there's no reason to give you anything else. You codex me here. You don't really have anything insane. So I think this is okay. I think I'm okay just taking 8. Yeah.
Yep.
Take 8.
Yep.
Nope, that's the wrong one. You go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So what happens here now is you have to discard everything, and then you have to get it back out and then discard it again.
That's right. Don't think I want to. So slide that over there. Might pops for the turn, and then I'm going to come in with a strength rules all for 7. This was just better than the runner.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really. I mean, I guess it's just text. Like, it has potential to make you block if you have an arrow in your arsenal. So that's kind of why I like it. It's tokens as well, though. So. Spectral Shield, I guess, like they would lose their name. So you would be taking away the text of they cost 1 less to attack. So that would be the real text you're aiming for there. You wouldn't really get value because they still have counters, and the Cosmo gives go again for counters, not names.
The hero ability says your first Spectral Shield
costs 1 less. So if you hit him with an Amnesia, you would get the value of taking away that, like taking the reduction that they get from the very first one. So, Waxing Spectre?
Is that the one that just says if you control no illusion swords, or is it that you control a Spectral Shield?
Waxing Spectre is the 2-cost aura that has Ward 3 that if you pitch to blue, it gets a counter this turn. So it's a 2-card. It's a 2-card 7 is kind of how I look at it. It blocks 3 and attacks for 4. So I'm not sure what you mean by Waxing Spectre. Zai, but like please let me know what you mean, just because I could be missing something here. You said take 7, and your arsenal. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I'll pass to you. The Seek and Destroy and the red was really good there because I had that Blood Rush for the first time, and I was like, "Yep, no blocks right here."
It flips it up.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if it banished.
It flips it up regardless. And then when it sets a hero, turn a card in their arsenal face up, then banish an attack action card from their arsenal with power less than the damage dealt this way. So it's interesting because if you have a 5, you have to give me 1 card.
Yeah.
Like,
pretty good.
Even if you have a red Bolton Shot there, you have to. Or no, it's less than the damage dealt this way. So if I deal 4, red Bolton Shot wouldn't get banished. But I could get like a yellow Bolton Shot or an amplifying arrow, I guess. There's some things I could get there.
You can destroy. Pitch, affecting shot for Death Dealer. Load here.
Yeah, that was what I needed you not to have right here.
That's that for Tunic, of course.
Yep. I mean, we can just do that, right? Create a might for the next turn. Okay.
I want to dominate it.
But at least it's not going to be knock, or it's not going to be red. Your other 2 reds are over here, so. Which is convenient. Loving the paper gameplay. Yo, Quinn, thank you. I appreciate that. I was like, we tried it for a while, and then like the quality was just kind of like meh. So I bought a capture card, and like we got a nicer camera and some stuff like that to try to make it look a little bit cleaner. Short of the camera dying in the middle of the stream,
I thought it has looked cleaner, at least on this screen right here.
I think it looks cleaner, guys. If you're here and you've watched our paper gameplay in the past and you feel like it looks cleaner than it used to, let me know in the chat. I'd love to know if you feel like it looks a little bit cleaner. Just on the card's on the table. I'd like to know, honestly.
Here.
It's definitely not going to be like, Ethan's set up for his stream for,
That's not what we're going for that.
For Worlds or anything, but so you knocked and didn't Azalea?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
Fatigue shot.
Okay. And this is for
11.
8, 10, 11. I mean, but what's the point of blocking it all out? I guess it stops the ponder. And you're at 9. I mean, it would allow me to go pulping into claw. It would force lethal. And it stops the ponder. So 6, 8, 10. You said it's 11.
Mm-hmm.
Block 11. Riled up's a 5, right?
Yes.
Depresso. Yeah. So block 11. This is gone. These are gone. This gets a counter. Ooh, that goes down here. Easy there, killer.
I want to arsenal that arrow.
I bet you did. It's way cleaner. It just seems a little dark, maybe. So I was also noticing that it seems a little darker. So I've got the lights a lot closer tonight, but I think what I'm going to do, I think the next step is going to be to get some like professional lights like on both sides, so that we can make it look a little bit, because I'd like for it to be brighter.
Yeah.
We don't really have to have an umbrella over top because there's no overhead light in my living room. Also, huge shout out to Carly for letting me have this set up in our living room. But I think the next step is going to be me getting some like higher end lights, because these were like 15 or 20 bucks. So I might get some nicer ones to use moving forward. But I appreciate the feedback. I can't read the cards, obviously, but I can clearly tell what they are from the art, and the layout makes the game state very intuitable. Well, good. I'm glad it does. And so it's funny that you mentioned that you can't read the cards, because I don't really know how to fix that. Like, if you're a new player and you're watching this, like even when I watch Ethan's stream, and Ethan has like super high quality stuff,
you can't read
the cards. I just don't know that we can make that happen.
Not unless you just had like right here where we could put the card up on like a card.
You'd have to have someone sitting here and having them like actually throwing the cards up that we're talking about up at the top.
Yeah.
So that would be cool, though.
It would be cool.
If we ever become rich and famous, that will be next step number next.
It's on the docket.
Sash. Let's have 2 floating. Throw a pulping. Hit a mighty wide up. So we're going to make a might for next turn, and then this is 6 dominate. I like this because it forces you to at least give me a card here.
Yeah.
Now Tunic's coming up, so like you can still block pretty efficiently and keep a pretty clean hand.
Block 3.
Take 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And throw the claw for 3.
Go to 3.
1, 2, 3. Yep. And I'll pass to you.
Tunic. Death Dealer. Load the fatigue shot. Oh, actually, I should do this first. Oh.
Yep.
Bottom. Tunic, Death Dealer, load, draw. Didn't matter. All the same.
11. So I would go to 7, get a frailty and the fatigue shot text. But my hand has some serious capability. Yeah, I think we'll take 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Frailty.
Yep. We've got a frailty and we've got fatigue shots. Beginning my turn. Might pops.
Do I need to draw my hand? Do I need to draw my hand?
You have equipment, so yeah. Actually, let's think about this. Is there a way to play around the fatigue shot to try to use this to end the game? I mean, I think this is still the best play, even with Zach being a 3. What's the U.S. Nationals format structure? So if I'm not mistaken, it's just like last year. It is 4 rounds of CC to start, 3 rounds of draft. That's 7 rounds for day 1. Day 2 opens 3 rounds of draft into 4 rounds of CC. Sundays cut the top 8. I think that's the format for Nationals.
I think so too.
I think I still have to lead on this. I don't like it, but I think I have to.
3.
Like unless I like draw and discard Blood Rush and cry myself to sleep at night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This one. So Beast Within, you'll love to see it.
No.
Get a Smash Instinct. It's exactly what we wanted to see. So we draw a Smash Instinct. I take 1, go to 6, and then this is for 6 to 3 to.
Was it an Arsenal?
No, the Beast Within drew me back up to the cards. I did not have an Arsenal this turn. So this is for
4.
4. Dominite, and go again. And I have a new might for next turn.
Yeah, block 2. Yeah, block 2.
Take 2, go to 1.
Yep.
Two. Because of the frailty. With go again, not dominate.
Block 2.
And this one will be for 7.
Well, I can survive.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
One more turn.
I mean, I could always draw a rough one. Like I said, I could always draw a rough one. So, ooh, this is interesting. So technically, I could intimidate the only 3 block from your hand and win the game right here.
I have a no block if that matters.
I mean, I'm not going to count like you have that. I think I have to play a little differently here. So I'm debating if I want to discard the agile windup on your turn to play the runner for 7 to cycle the agility, which I think is a cleaner play.
I agree.
So if I discard this, I make these pop, I pitch my 2 reds to come in for 7, go again, and I make a new agility for next turn. I think anytime I can cycle an agility, it's just correct when I have the tempo like this at the game. As a system some streamers use where you can place a card in a certain area and it will know what card it is and pull it up and expanded image on the stream. Wow, that's cool.
That's cool, yeah.
Do you know what that's called, Quinn, by any chance? The loading ready run channel uses it a lot. I wonder if Fab could have something similar. Dude, if that's a thing,
that's crazy.
I would reach out to like that's something I would like personally reach out to Phil about and ask him if that's something that they could incorporate into February. I'd even be willing to work with him on something like that.
I mean, my thing is like AI should just be able to do that.
That's true. AI, yeah, dude. AI is gonna AI is gonna everything.
I'll just Arsenal and pass.
So agility pops. Six, go again. And get your Arsenal. I think we get it no matter what here with Zach being at 1.
Block 6.
Yeah, and then swing big for 8.
Block 5.
Yeah, game in.
Yeah.
This matchup feels super close.
It is.
Like, and it's all about like who establishes that piece of footing first.
I agree. I do think balance did work.
Balance felt really good when I was playing it. I won't lie. Like, I know that it got a lot of hate from people in the chat, but it was.
I think it's not a bad play.
It was very clean. Like, it felt very useful for what we were trying to accomplish.
You don't have to opt that often.
Well, and like it was interesting because like the way the deck is set up and the way most of my hands looked, I was just okay blind flipping if I need it, and I would just be like, you know what, like we'll just like screw it, let's see what happens, and it worked out a lot. Crazy to look behind me and see that it's still light outside. Of course, I guess it's only 9 after 8. I normally don't start till 7 o'clock, so we've been live for 2 hours. It's weird to think about. Yeah, Quinn, if you can find something about it, that would be awesome. I greatly appreciate it. But if not, don't kill yourself looking for it. I might see if there's something like that. Honestly, it's probably crazy. Like Phil's probably already doing something like that, and like we just don't know about it yet, dude. There are like a few people in the community like that I genuinely think the game would not exist in the level that it does without them. Ethan is at the top of that list. Like I think Ethan holds the #1 spot for that. And like I would say that to anybody. Like I think that
he does a lot of work for the.
I think Ethan does the most for the community streams. As far as like publicly.
Yeah. And
I also think that he did it for a long time for free because he loved the game.
Absolutely.
You're good, man. I don't want to cut. And then I would say Philip at February is second on that list. Just like us, everybody being able to like all the tools that you have, the bot you can put in the Discord, like everything that you can do. Like I don't know, like I think Philip's second on that list. Like, and guys, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of people in the community that do a lot for the game in general. Like there are a lot of great channels and streamers that I love that do a lot of great content. But like,
always have to remember Talishar.
yeah, Talishar. Like I mean, God, it's great. Talishar might be above Phil. I mean, I say that's a personal thing for me because we can't get together every night and test. Like
absolutely.
we're adults. Like it's just not possible. Also, how much more convenient is it for somebody not to have to drive 20 minutes to someone's house?
Yeah.
Now I know that
20
James.
Minutes, it really isn't even that long though. To some people, that's the funny part.
Well, like some of the like Josh and like some of those guys, like Brad, like they drive like an hour, 2 hours to get to a store.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in moments like that, I have to hear that kind of stuff, and I'm like, okay, just be thankful that we have so many stores within 30 minutes of us.
Yeah, or even Holden. I mean, he comes down. It's the only.
Yeah, he drove what? What do you say? About 2.5, 3 hours to get to our store.
It was the only one
for a ProQuest, or it was for the ProQuest and the RT because it was. He said it was the closest one he had. That's crazy. Just sometimes I just got to stop and be a little thankful that we have 3 stores in our area.
I agree.
So, do you want to try going second and see if it's better for you?
Yeah.
Like I'm curious to know at this point. I think let's just do this and Arsenal pass. I think that's the best thing I can do. Is just make a couple of mites and Arsenal.
Tunic. Death Dealer.
Yep.
Load a fatigue shot. Draw.
Did I hear my name? Holden, you did hear your name. We were just talking about how like you have to drive a little bit of a distance to get to like a local store and stuff like that. And like how it's just, like we're very fortunate that we have so many stores in our area that we're actually able to like play at and hang out at, and stuff like that. So we were just kind of talking about that. Nothing bad, I promise. Something to look at is the NHDD list too. You're right about not needing the op so much. Sometimes the second Arsenal slot for a 6-card tempo turn feels kind of nice. Oh, New Horizons, Death Dealer. I see what you're saying now. How do you feel about it versus Crosswrap?
It would take a little bit of getting used to, but it's just, you have to play it differently.
I mean, it's fair. It seems like an entirely different deck, to be honest. Actually, I think I would rather block here, knowing what's coming up, because we could put like something on the bottom that I don't need. Yeah, we can use every card in our hand, so that's fine. So pack call, have an agile wind up on top.
Yep.
Take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Arsenal pass.
I don't know how Zach can be in the same room as aggro. Man is smelly, bro. You have no idea. No idea. Might as well be my middle name. Aggro Smelly Blaze 96.
69.
69. That's right. Drew, how are you, buddy? So let's play Wild Ride.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. Discard the Agile Windup. So this is 6 down to 3 up to 5.
Yep.
So this is 5. Go again and make a new mite for the back end for next turn. Well, that kind of sucked. That was the one card that I needed to keep.
The resource?
Yeah. I mean, it's still okay.
Yeah.
Like,
You're still going to...
It's just taking 3 points off of my turn, so...
Yeah, no blocks. Take 5.
Beards deflect smell. It is a known. Listen, Fam, I wish. This is as far as it gets. This is it. It doesn't go any further than this. I don't know what copium you're on.
Hey, it's a Decimator Bolton.
We know what you're playing at Nats. Bro, I would love to play Victor at Nats, but I just don't think Victor's good enough.
Decimator Bolton.
Decimator Bolton. Take 5. You said no blocks?
Yeah.
1, 2,
Drew,
3,
you've
4,
been
5.
grinding Azalea? You love to see it.
Dude, I'm hyped for Nats coming up too. I'm more excited to hang out with everybody at Nats, to be honest. 3 go again. Nobody thinks Desi Bolton is bad. That's the thing here. I mean, the deck's cool.
No, that's what we're playing.
Discard to make an agility.
Why do I have that?
I don't know. We probably just laid it all up there at the same time. Just kind of happened. And then I have nothing to seek and destroy.
Imagine I codex that back.
Bro.
Skullbone. Spire sniping first.
Yep. Guardian sucks right now for sure. So does Great Axe decks. Dude, I am very glad that you also feel that way. Because we secretly, well, it's not really a secret anymore. We were trying to test Great Axe Story, like full fatigue, to see if it was going to be any good for Nationals, but it's just really hard to beat. It's really hard to beat Enigma, and by really hard, I mean like they have to be pretty bad, I think.
Just not what you want to see right here.
I found the app they use, but we need one specifically for Fab. Definitely could be made though. Listen, that might be like a side project for me. Hire somebody to code. Because God knows I don't know how to do it. Drill shot? Okay.
Yeah.
Dominite.
Yeah, no aim
It's
counter.
a cold foil fleshbag? Oh no, it's
No,
rainbow.
no,
I thought
no.
it was cold. So no aim counter
No
is
aim
10.
counter.
3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So I could give everything to stop this here. That feels much worse than just letting you get a counter. So we'll block 3.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger. I have a 6 on top. We make a second might, and I take 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You traded in Cast Home for Cast Bones. Listen, I really want to play Cast Homes. That card is awesome. Like I'm all about that card. That card is sweet. Yep.
And put something.
Whatever you'd like, sir. I think the most value gets
Yeah.
Bone Breaker, right?
Yeah.
Because you stopped me from getting
The extra.
the might tokens if I do decide to start blocking with it efficiently. I love spreadsheet work and know some basic AI training. I could work on something, would be a huge undertaking, but I'd love to give that to community. Dude, I think that you would be like baller, like on the list if you made that for the community. I think there's a lot of people that would use it. Like
yeah.
I'd use it for
Absolutely.
sure. Second Cycle would use it. There's a lot of people who stream in paper gameplay that I think would get a lot of value out of that. So might and agility, 2 mights and agility.
Just envision the South Park episode where it's like they took our jobs. It's like the casters that are there doing the clicks for the
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing.
odd even.
Yep. Odd is the Smash Instinct you know about. So make a might on the back end. So this is for
8.
8. Go again. And the agility has been used. We'll throw this down here. Hey, Audio, what's going on? So, Robert, Quinn was telling me about a program that, like, when you lay a card in a certain zone, it'll actually like show the card on a different section of the screen so that it can be seen in red a whole lot better. And that might be something worth looking at. I think so. That would be pretty cool. I think. I've been wanting to try SSGB and Azalea, but it seems way more complicated than Death Dealer. Are you talking about the Sandscour Greybow?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that it can be used. I just think it's probably worse on most levels than what
It's good in the mirror.
It is good in the mirror. That's true. Like it's probably you're probably like Death. I think most people sleep on how broken Death Dealer is. Like things that draw cards are insane, especially in an aggro deck. Like every turn. How does Victor feel into New and Zen? Into Zen, it kind of feels like a buy. If I'm being honest. Like I know that sounds hateful, but it kind of feels like I'm not going to say a buy, but it feels easier than Katsu from what I've seen. But take that with what it's worth. And I think New is a very difficult matchup. But if you skill gap people as Victor, you can get there.
Never fun when you have a thunderquake coming at your way, right?
Oh yeah, it's tough. Take 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's throw the claw for 3.
No blocks here.
Yep, take 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I will pass back to you. I'll take 2, and I have nothing to inertia away.
Skullbone.
Might for next turn. I think I need to find a turn where I can get on an arsenal here. The card reader is awesome for stream. Team Covenant used it for a while. So is that something that exists for Flesh and Blood already? If Team Covenant used it, Robert, do you know?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be cool if that already existed. That's something I would definitely have to like incorporate in for like testing and stuff.
Absolutely. Death Dealer. Or Azalea, sorry. Not that.
Yeah, no, you're good. KO into New. The one game I've played of KO into New, or I'm sorry, I've played 2 games, and I'm 1-1. I don't know, like the game that I lost kind of felt like they just kind of had it all. They were just kind of rickrolling me. But the game that I won was a very hard fought game, so I'm thinking it's not a great matchup. Okay.
So I will shoot the shot for 6. Dominate. 1 float.
Block 6. Make a second might. Trigger flesh bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one.
Reaction.
Yep.
Death Dealer.
Yep.
Floating. Load here. Draw.
Okay. Down 1. New favored for sure. I could see that. I mean, it's possible that like you could skill gap a new player, but like a NUU player, just to clarify here. I don't know. I'd probably have to do some more testing. I can send you a link to a setup guide for the MTG version. It's open source, and so it should be easy to work off of. Oh, that's cool. I can't remember what game they used it for, but I'm pretty sure I remember them using it in a previous stream. Okay, so they might have used it for a different game.
No effect for me. You effect.
Let's get a Wild Ride and discard a Smash Instinct.
For 5.
I will take 5.
Yep. Ponder.
This is gone. This is gone. This is gone. Frailty token and the 2 mites hang out with me for a minute. Red in the ledger is active. I'm so excited that all 3 heroes from Mist. Yeah, that they're actually like real contenders to start off in the season. I also agree. I don't know. Like maybe I'm missing something and I just haven't seen it yet. But Zen feels kind of like meh from what I've seen so far. Like I think that Enigma and New have better chances going into the meta personally, but I could be wrong. Let's E-Strike for 9.
Gross.
Here's this. Whoop. And get rid of my might tokens.
Yeah, I think you're getting 9.
Take 9?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Move this over here and I'll pass to you.
Hold on.
Yep.
Leave it on top. Play the Rain Razor.
I'm going to slide this back just a little bit here. Just like kind of. I mean, the mats move while we're like playing. It's just impossible for them not to, but. Zen is meh. Put up your Duke. See, I knew this would start a fight. Well, I'm literally going to top 8 Nats with Zen just to prove you wrong. Mortimer, I hope you do, buddy. I really hope you do. I will be sitting here with a big grin on my face waiting to eat shit.
One.
7, 10, 12.
Seems right.
Take 10.
Yeah, sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Reload.
Oh, it's 7.
You make the
Ponder
and
yeah.
the Blood Rocks.
I slightly regret judging that since I feel like my Zen list can take it all. Better matchup into Victor and Azalea compared to Katsu. Ooh, well, I'm curious to know what I'm seeing people do wrong. If everybody feels so confident about Zen.
You just do 1,000 damage turn every turn. You're good.
I mean, that's all you got to do, right? Okay, this feels real bad. What did Drew say? Taylor Crawford is going to destroy some well-known player on stream and then flop the rest of Nats. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's dirty. You didn't have to do Taylor like that. Oh, that's hilarious. God, please somebody clip that and send it to him. Please.
That's hilarious.
Hey, Riku, what's up? I guess let's block 5 and take... Yeah, I think I have to. So the funny part is I almost saved this. I almost saved both of them. But I was like, if I go to 9 and you don't throw anything at me, I might have to pop this for no value. And I would rather get value off of it. But like that and Red in the Ledger were like the 2 cards that like kind of hurt me. Okay. So let's have 2 floating. Play Blood Rush. I'll take 1.
Mm-hmm.
Discard a Pulping. Crack Sash. That does not count because it's only actions.
Mm-hmm.
Take 1 off of this. Middle one?
Yep.
You get a swing big.
No blocks here.
Take 8.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Mega Might for the back end. Well,
I need you to have to make a decision between playing an action and swinging your claw. Is what I need.
I need this to get kept.
Yeah.
That hurt really bad.
You got that 3-coster in your hand?
Well, no, the problem is I have a Wrecker Romp and an E-Strike. So I drew the E-Strike. So if I draw and discard the E-Strike, my hand is then throw the claws and throw the swing big at you. And so my hand gets to be 18, 23, which is like super stacked. Yeah. But now I'm thinking about pitching this to throw claw, to swing 5 at you, and then pitching to Wrecker Romp to pay for the Pox token. Because I can't play the Wrecker Romp.
Yeah, I think that's probably
like it's that or E-Strike you for 7.
I mean, you could E-Strike and draw a card, but it's the same thing as you just clawing. So yeah, just claw.
But it's 1 less point on me because of the remorseless. So 5 go again.
10.
You're at 10, sir. Consistently pumping out KO level turn numbers with 7 armor block and a higher possible ceiling. I think he'll be in a similar spot to 5 the past. Ooh, spicy. Well, I'm excited about that. I hope you guys are right. Makes me a little scared.
I mean, it's Talishar, so
I mean, yeah,
it's different. Yeah, I think I go to 5 here.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will pitch to pay. Man, that sucked.
Play that from Arsenal. I'll play a take aim, reload. Skullbone. Spire sniping first.
Yep. He being at 7 is a problem. I have not seen Pudding's list. He is a very good ninja player, though. I'd be curious to see it. I have not seen it yet. I would be curious too.
We're this way. That way. Azalea. Yeah, go again. Dominate.
Dominite, huh? Well, I'm not dead. Yeah. Block 4. You have a Rain Razors?
No.
Okay. Clash then?
Yep.
I have a Pack Hunt.
I have a fatigue shot.
Make an agility. This stays on top. I go take 6 down to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I will pitch.
Actually, New and Enigma are one of the main reasons I want to play Azalea.
Yeah. Death Dealer.
Yeah.
Load. 5.
Let's block 5.
Yep. I do have a Ponder that'll pop.
Okay. Agility, and I might pop. Claw for 4. No. This is pretty much where if you flip over anything, I'm just dead. If we can Azalea into anything, I'm in a bad spot.
Death 3.
What's the blue pitch versus card, guys? When you get time between that and similar experience in person testing I've done, I'm convinced it's a least a solid option.
This is true, Drew. This is true.
This is your chance, Zach. I love it. I love it.
I believe in me here.
Drew just shows
I do
up.
believe in me here.
Take 2. Drew just shows up and actively roots against me. I love it. What are friends for?
Oh, that's so true.
All right, double reckless.
Yeah. Hate to break it to you.
Yeah.
They are one is in there.
Yeah, I just pitched it last turn. Just pitched it like 2 turns ago. Nathan's final turn in the show match was bananas. Okay, now y'all got me really curious.
Loading. Draw.
I mean, if Zen's gonna be that crazy, then listen. Maybe we're just back on Victor, boys.
You don't have an Arsenal right now?
No.
One floor.
This 11?
Yeah, I've lost
Well, I will block 9 and die because I have a card that doesn't block.
You'll die more.
Even worse. So what? Even if I had all 3 blocks, it didn't matter?
Yeah,
I could have blocked 12 and then you come in for 13 and I die? Yeah. That's like the one thing I don't like about KO is when you start blocking, it's rough.
Yeah.
Like when you have to start blocking, that's when you're in a bad spot. This is also an interesting matchup because, like, on the turns when I draw Blood Rush, I need you not to have something.
Yeah, it just has to line up for the no disruption on
Yeah.
big turns.
Like, and you...
Or you have to just be able to tank 8.
Yeah. The turn that you had the... So if I had kept the Savage Sash for the Remorseless, if I can give you card this and this, I think I'm in a heck of a lot better spot.
I agree.
Because I only took 1, actually, the way the turn lined up.
Yeah.
So I guess it was still fine, but it still would have been better technically, I think. Everybody's rooting for Zach. I love it.
Well, it's okay. They can go either way. All Zachs.
Yeah, right? Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Well, Zach's using the bathroom. This commercial break is brought to you by Bleach. I don't know. I could like make up a song if you guys want. Victor's not that good since Zen has a 7 fridge and he actively wants to block when he wants to pop off. Okay, that's fair. I mean, maybe Victor's just not that crazy then. Sounds like the more we talk about it, the better Azalea is sounding. This commercial break is brought to you by a loser. Wow. That's dirty. That's just cold. Drew's just being hateful now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, like the biggest thing I'm leaning towards for Nationals is Azalea. It seems like one of the heroes that has like one of the best matchup spreads in the entire metagame. And like, don't get me wrong, it's not like she just bullies ninjas, but she does have play into ninjas, which is really good. So I am a big fan of that. I know you don't love me, but I love you. I do love you, Drew. I absolutely do. Hear me out, boost Teklo. All right, Riku, go on. I'm listening. Boost Teklo, huh? And Victor auto loses to New. My friend who plays Victor on an insane level keeps getting slapped by sloppy, unrefined News. Yeah, it's a tough matchup. I've beat a couple of News online playing Victor, but it's all been like, I genuinely think it's just been me skill gapping people online playing Talishar. But I definitely think that New has a favored matchup. Sadly, Victor might be cope right now. I've heard the New matchup isn't as bad as we were expecting. I do think that Victor is like real copium right now. Like, I don't think I've made a lot of jokes about like maybe playing Victor at Nationals. There's no shot. Like, if I show up playing Victor, just know that I'm grinding side events all weekend trying to get like cold foil tokens for the money that I've decided to not play in Nationals. Which,
I'm going to the Mall of America.
I mean, yeah, I don't like Thursday night when I get in. I don't know. I get in Thursday at like 7 o'clock, 7:30. I'm thinking about seeing if everybody wants to get dinner that night or maybe like on Friday night. I don't know. I'm trying to put together like
a lot of good food there.
Well, it's not East Tennessee. There's lots of good food in most places that aren't here, I feel like.
Yeah. There's good food here. You just have to go to places you wouldn't think to go.
Yeah. Johnson said he's getting some more stuff. Like, there's some stuff coming around, I feel like, to Johnson City. Like, we're starting to get, like, some more stuff. And that's that taco place we went to. You're good, man.
Oh, yeah.
That taco place over there next to Carver Park and all that. That stuff is that was amazing.
There's really good tacos in Road Mountain too.
I think I'm onto something. Going to be reaching out to some people involved in the MTG version. This feels like an undertaking, but very possible and like a fun challenge. Well, listen, Quinn, I'm happy to help you. So if something comes up like and you need some help, let me know. I'm happy to jump in on any kind of project that would like further the community in any way. Justin, did you just say no? Victor is great. Play him, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. I swear, you guys are trolls. Azalea might honestly be the sleeper pick since KO is what everyone is expecting. I do think there's a lot of value in playing Azalea, not only because like she has a decent KO matchup, but she has a pretty decent she has a decent Ninja matchup. She has a pretty good Enigma matchup. Like I think she has a decent new matchup. Like I don't know, it's interesting. I did get leave cleared to go to Nats, so I'm excited to meet you, dude. Wally, that's awesome, man. You'll have to come to dinner and hang out with us one night. Yeah, I was like, dude, we'll have to all get together and hang out. So you went second and I lost. I did win 2 of the 3 games we played on Azalea going second. Let's try you going second again and seeing if like maybe because the one game where I went second, I won on KO so far. Yeah. So let's try that and see what happens. This hand sucks at going first. Five, intimidate 1. We'll re-roll 5, 6. There it is. The Carly special. Carly's playing Fortnite right now. Yeah, heck yeah, dude. We're absolutely meeting up at Nats. If you guys are coming to Nationals, we're trying to put together a dinner thing right now. Yeah, all Arsenal pass. We're trying to put together a dinner thing right now one night so that we can all get together and hang out for dinner one night. So either on probably Thursday or Friday, if I had to guess, maybe Saturday, just depends. But if you're going to Nationals and you want to hang out, let me know. Jump in the Discord and let me know. Shoot me a message. I think Azalea has outs into just about everything. I don't know if she's favored into most of the field, but she doesn't auto lose ever. That's also what I like about Azalea. You have play into everything. You know what might honestly just be the best deck? Levia. With the new cards that she got. Like, Levia just may be, like, the new thing to play. Seems like, that new card she got's insane. Yeah. Card's crazy. So, have you revealed your Desi Bolton list yet? No, we haven't. We haven't spoiled it yet. We're still keeping it tucked behind everything. We are. Also, racing Levia. Yeah, I think racing Levia as Azalea is a nightmare. And I also think that...
But they can brick, like, hard.
They can. It's like very hard. Possible. And they really only get one turn where they're really bailed out.
Yeah.
Like, the Husk is, like, one free turn. And then if you're able to establish another really good turn, I think you're in a good spot after that.
Eight dominate.
Ew. That's just hateful. I don't know that my hand's worth giving this up. I don't know like if like my equipment's worth it here.
Sometimes it's not.
I'm also worried that I'm keeping my equipment too long in this matchup. But like this hand doesn't go ham. Like if this was a Blood Rush hand, I'd just dump it.
Yeah.
I would just give it to you and just say, okay, here. But
if you have like a 2 for 8 or something like that, you can just do something like reasonable.
So I can throw 6 at you and then make a might. Or make 2 mites with a mighty wind up.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
Like I think I'm just supposed to take 5 here. You're also very good at making it like just awkward enough to where like I can't do what I want to do basically. So 2 floating. We'll throw Clash of Agility for 6. I also hate arsenaling this card. I've had to arsenal this card twice on turn 0.
I mean, it is a 2 for 6, so it works.
Like it's fine.
Like, rhythm.
Yeah, like it's not bad. I don't know. I just don't like it. Scaling versus reactions is so nice. 100% audio. 100%. Was already meeting a few friends at Nats, so making a few more would be amazing. Dude, absolutely, Harrison. Come hang out, please, brother. I'd love to meet you, man. I feel like new is a nightmare for Levia. I think anything that has big attacks is a nightmare for like new is just like who's your daddy? Like yeah, I'll make 2 mites. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 2 mites. Move this over here. You're down to 34.
Lose whatever you got.
I was really hoping to Arsenal to run a runner there
Yeah.
and like try to wait for an agility turn where I could like try to make that happen.
Full bone to opt. It doesn't seem awful.
Man said it doesn't seem awful.
We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna Azalea.
It's not bad actually. They help you fuel your banish for a ton of options. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I didn't think about that. Should have been a Rhinar spec. I feel like Scowling and Rhinar would be like kind of crazy.
It's 10 dominate.
Give you everything. So let's intimidate one.
Oh yeah. Well, no, we'll do that. That's gonna be an instant.
3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So I'm still taking one. I get a third might, and then we have the Clash of Might happening. I have a 6 on top of the deck. I don't think you can ever beat that.
I don't think so either.
So we have 4 mites. Agile wind up on top of the deck. And then take your last card, and then take one. Are we snap scenes?
Yeah. Rain Razor snaps.
Yep. So I take one.
Yep.
Go to 34.
Goes to hand. Bullseye. 5, 7.
I will take 7.
So we'll come back.
I think considering you have an
back.
arsenal already, like this is fine.
I do have a ponder, so I'll draw this and then still arsenal the same.
Yep.
Oh no, that's
I don't know. I think that was okay because I wanted to force you to have the Rain Razors there.
yeah. The scowling, I mean, like it was disruption, but it wasn't like a red, so
Yeah. So I can come in for 9, make a might and an agility. I could play the pulping. That's just 10. It's just better, right? Like it's just a better play. One floating.
not even.
Yep. You get an agile wind up. So this is for 10. Dominate, go again, and then I have 1 might on the back end. Yeah.
Too good. Block 3.
Take 7.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I don't really want to arsenal blue. So let's 3 go again.
No about you.
Take 3?
Yep.
And I'll pass to you.
You watch any NBA last night?
I watched a lot of it on TikTok today. I did not watch it last night. I saw that.
Such a good game.
I was like, I heard it was great. They're up 3-0 now, right?
Yeah.
I was like, the Mavs are up 3-0 now, which
And
I don't think anybody.
Celtics Pacers are playing tonight, game 4, and the Celtics are up 3-0.
I don't think anybody was expecting the Mavs to be up 3-0 going into that
They
series.
didn't play as well last series, but Luke is pretty good. But Anthony Edwards has also been very good.
I'm saying, like,
they've been giving him the business.
Anthony Edwards is just like, dude, like he's crazy good. Have you seen all that stuff where people are talking about him being Michael Jordan's son and stuff like that, bro?
I mean, get me to believe something weirder. So
Yeah, right. Honestly, though,
man, like, is that just what's happening here?
couldn't you have discarded Agile Windup before the pulping resolves to guarantee the agility for next turn? Since most of the time you'll be drawing Claw. So I didn't have it in hand. The Agile Windup was off the top of the deck. If I would have had it in hand, I definitely would have discarded it and then played the pulping to make the play that you're talking about. Looking forward to the Pacers to choke away another game tonight, so the Celtics can have some more rest before the finals.
Yeah, the Pacers are looking mighty bad. Release the tension.
Yep.
Death Dealer for no effect. Codex.
Yep.
That.
I guess we got a pulping. It's probably just the best thing. Like anything with go again, I guess is good. So we do this and then subdominate.
No, freight. So
Discard Beast Within.
sure,
That's kind of
we
cool.
did learn
Trigger.
that.
Riled up. So I take one, get this back to my hand. And there's no one hit besides red, right?
No, just no defense reacts.
Yeah, let's take 2. Good 24.
Under pops.
Yep.
First.
Might token pops, and I'll throw swing big for 9. Feels like the best 2-card thing I could probably
absolutely.
ever be doing in this deck. That way the frailty doesn't, I don't get got by the frailty, and I have a pulping for next turn, which is kind of cool.
Also something you can do.
What is this sports doing in my flesh and blood? It is funny, the more I play Flesh and Blood, the more I feel like I'm kind of surprised at the take a 9.
Yep.
That's terrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The more I play Flesh and Blood, the more I'm surprised at more people that don't watch sports or don't have other hobbies that aren't just Flesh and Blood.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised by that, and that's someone that's coming from someone who makes Flesh and Blood content 4 or 5 days a week. I feel like Flesh and Blood consumes my life, but I still have a lot of other hobbies. I've very recently gotten into chess.
Chess is fun.
That's
Very fun.
my big one I've gotten into recently.
Very, very fun. That's not really what I wanted to see. I'm going to put that on the bottom.
Chess is nice. I do like chess. I think chess is a lot of fun. It's because I'd rather watch Flesh and Blood. I felt that, though. I felt that, Wally. My boss used to be a competitive chess player. Really? That's awesome. That's really cool.
Oh, gosh.
I play a different card game. Whoa, what is the camera doing?
There's a ghost.
What are you doing, camera? Bro.
Trying to take a picture of that Phoenix Flame.
Okay. Mandible Claw stays there the rest of the game because I don't know what's going on with the camera. Obviously, I should have worked out these technical difficulties before we went live this evening. Okay. Jesus, that's terrifying.
13?
13. I'd go to 11. Okay. 1, 2. Go to 11. I've got too many hobbies, he says. I'm painting Warhammer's minis right now while hanging out. I like that.
Nice.
Playing a different card game definitely counts as a different hobby. I feel like the average card gamer would actually really like sports if they got to the point where they are paying attention to strategy and schemes within the sports, but they never get that far. I think that's actually very accurate, Brim. 100%, brother. 100%.
I'll reload.
Okay. We're thinking about Azalea here. Is it blind?
Yep. Past you.
Oh, I can't move the claw. It has to stay there. Wait, let's see if it's still.
You do get 2 frailties. Yeah, so you can leave that right
You get 2 frailties?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just do this. Yeah, I like that. That way the ghost isn't trying to take pictures anymore. Okay. Let's go pulping.
Seems like there's a miss in there with how many times you shuffled that.
There is not a miss, actually. But you would think that. Oh, man. Weighted dice.
Where was that last game?
That's what I'm saying. Discard knee strike. Make a might. So this is for 4 dominate go again. For Dominite.
Move that to 2. I don't think I moved that the whole game. Man. You got your whole hand?
I have 3 cards, yeah.
No bucks. I don't think I can.
Take 4?
See what happens. Yep.
I do blacksmithing, drawing, painting,
That's
and
cool.
TCGs to name a few. Dude, it's cool that you do blacksmithing. That's really cool, Riku.
How did you get into that? I guess is my follow-up question. That's kind of actually good to see for me. I feel like.
Hang on, am I supposed to just break Sash and just throw as much as I can at you? I think the answer to that is yes. We're just supposed to crack. Like, this is the Sash turn, I think. It feels weird, but... So, we crack Sash. Do I roll for 2 extra points?
No. I mean, is that the difference between killing me and not?
I mean, it's 14 versus 11.
Zach Ziggurai says yes.
Says yes, we roll for 2 extra points. We listen to the chat. For what it's worth, I do not think this is correct.
No, I don't think so.
But we love it. Which
sure
which one did you roll to see to go? Woo! You love to see it.
That's what you need. You
We
just
have
need
2 action
50%
points.
The high roll. 4 or greater.
Action points are in the wrong place. Put this on the bottom,
Draw a
and
card.
we're going to name draw a card. So this is 5. We have 1 action point, and we're drawing a card. Back to a regular turn. Actually, wait, I don't need to draw a card. That's why I broke the Sash.
2-7.
7. I knew that made more sense in my head a minute ago. I let you talk me into something dumb. Oh. That's right. Rolling is way more cool. Exactly.
It is.
Entertainment. And let's just be honest. Isn't that what streaming's all about?
It is.
And Zex says always gamble. I love it. I do enjoy gambling.
Walk 3. Take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then pack hunt for 6. And we intimidate a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last one.
Ah! No! Listen, battery. Sometimes I get exhausted too, but
All right, I don't have another battery.
well.
Freaking go.
Yo,
You love
Emmanuel
to see it.
Turkin, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Right as the camera died.
Just know that I won.
Yeah, that was it. I don't have any more batteries. Like, I never fathomed we would run out. Like, I used to use the other camera the entire stream.
Maybe that's just the difference between like quality.
I'm gonna have to find a way to charge it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to find like a 10-foot lightning cable.
It wouldn't be that hard to like have like a battery off, like a external charger right here. You just
Yeah, I just need to. I have to find one that reaches a power outlet. But there's a power outlet behind you. Use your face cam to just finish the match. Let's see if I can. We're gonna hang on. I think we can just twist it. I don't think we need to. Actually, I guess we're gonna have to. Bro, this is so jank. This is so jank. This is so jank. Okay.
all right, we're gonna shuffle our cards.
Bro, all right, hang on. We're gonna move this around a little bit. So we're gonna change. Is this me? I think this is me. No. Yeah, no, that's not what I wanted. We're gonna change this one to the cam link, turning that off, and then we're gonna change the game camera to my camera. Oh boy. All right. It's 30 kinds of backwards, but this is what we got for right. This is what we got right now, fam. All right. So much love that you guys are still here. We're gonna finish the game like this. Okay. Pack hunt for 6. We intimidated a card.
You did.
We did it. Modern ingenuity, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right there.
Take 5.
Yep.
All right. Zach goes to 2. We clean up the board here.
I mean, we do have such clean board state on this camera already.
That's the first time I've rolled scabs playing KO.
That's how you should be playing KO, is being never rolling scab.
Yeah.
Tunic. And we are going to seek and destroy.
Hey, it's in the camera. It's in the camera right there.
Tunic to Death Dealer.
Yep.
Loading an Endless Arrow. Drawing.
Oh, this is too great. I'm so glad. Like, I don't even, I'm not glad this happened, but
So you're at 11.
I am at 11. Yep.
I don't know if that really matters a whole lot. I feel that.
Probably stuck on a rock, apparently. I love that you guys get like, oh yeah, I keep going to look at the camera, but there's nothing there for me to look at because I've now turned my camera away. Oh man.
Yeah, we're gonna do it because it buys me a turn.
Played 3 KOs in our local armory and all 3 rolled 6s. Ain't even mad about it, dude. I would be mad about that.
You just gotta, sometimes, you know, life just straps it on for you.
I mean, sometimes it be that way.
Azalea.
Yep. What is this, red for 8? Just kidding. Red for 11?
Dominate.
I mean, it is relevant. I finally draw one.
Impeccable timing.
Yeah. I haven't played a Blood Rush all game, have I?
No.
Man, big Sag. Okay, so I think we're going to block with Blood Rush. This is 11, right? So if I block with Blood Rush and I block with the Scabs,
Really weak.
I mean, It's better when we have the whole camera. Can't believe those I wonder if those are old batteries. Since we've had that camera for years, it makes me wonder if it's old and
if they hadn't been used in a long time, they could just like
they could have like worn out. Yeah. May need to buy new batteries.
If it pass-through charges with a cord, that's the best way because you won't have to worry about resetting the settings.
I can just leave it plugged up. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I can't block anything else. I think that's what we're doing. Block 4 takes 7.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to her laughing in there.
Your happiness.
So might pops. I have a frailty, which doesn't matter.
Red.
Clash of agility for 7. Is this in the shot? Do I need to come over here a little bit more? Okay, clash of agility for 7. We'll put this. Try to keep the combat chain over here. I can't wait to go back and watch this part of the stream later.
I mean, am I really greedy?
I mean, you have to give me 2 cards, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I want to keep bad arrows.
Block 7.
Yep.
I'm going to discard to make 2 mites. And these mites are just going to live over here because that's in the shot.
I did take the greedy one, just so you know.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm glad to know that.
Pitch Spire Sniping to Death Dealer. Loading Spire Sniping.
Interesting.
Punished.
We love to see it. What should you have done?
I mean, that's the way out. That's your out, I think.
Is to do that?
I can keep like a 4-cost arrow and you're still like just going to block 1 card.
Okay. So you think this is actually the correct play?
I think so because
in hoping to dominate something?
Knowing what I drew or what I can draw, no, because I drew a knock, or I can have a knock right here out of the 2 cards that were on top.
Okay.
And it could have been the top card. I didn't really pay attention. So I will have to do this. Get rid of the card.
I see. So it's technically better to keep the 4 arrow because you hit a amplifying arrow.
Yes. And then I could have did that and then also knocked and actually went and got an arrow that I wanted.
And this is just for 2?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I think we're going to take 2. Our hand is just too good. All right. So 2 mites pop. Play a pulping. 1 floating. Thank God. Every time I get to the long game and like I haven't seen a lot of blood rushes, I really get scared when I start doing stuff like this. The first one. So we discard and add a windup, making a mite for the new turn.
Block 3.
And die.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking. So I guess technically I should have blocked here. No, I drew this. I should have blocked here on your arrow.
To make sure that you weren't going to draw a...
to block here.
To draw into a miss.
If I block here with the pat call, I make sure I don't have a miss, and then I know this kills you.
That's going to win the game.
So that was actually just wrong. Yeah. So, okay. Well, I think with the camera going out, I think that's what do you
say? I want 3 more hours of streaming on this camera,
bro. I was like, if there's ever been a time to keep going, it's now. And I'm upside down because I haven't flipped 180 degrees.
Spider's act.
This is no. I guess this is thumbs up, bro. Vote in chat. Vote in chat, dude. Y'all are wild. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm upside down, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for the camera technical difficulties. The next time we do this, I will make sure that I have a charger so that I can give it a pass-through charging while we're doing this. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out and being here, even through the technical difficulties. The views didn't really drop off, even when that happened to finish the stream.
Subscribe, because how many streamers do you know that would play the whole night hanging upside down from the ceiling?
Exactly.
For your entertainment.
Just for you all. Just for you all.
It's crazy.
Guys, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. We'll be back with Talishar tomorrow. Probably playing Azalea if I had to guess. And I'll see you guys then. Take it easy, guys.